Hey everybody, the show is just starting. It's No Bones About Wrestling. I'm one of your hosts, Asa. Right there, yep, is Wolf. Right here is Dylan from the soon-to-be Long Island Wrestling Podcast. And K Fabulous will join us very soon. Uh, Sorry we came on like right when the show started, but we didn't even have power from the tropical storm. We didn't have power until like 10 minutes ago. So we're here. So awesome. I told Robin, Jesus knew that we had a podcast to do tonight. So we had power. So it looks like we're starting off with Saraya versus Jamie Hayter.
Oh, we're
Battle
starting
of,
off on the squash match?
with a what?
On the squash match? Or what
I don't
should
think
be
it's
a
going to be a
squash match?
squash. Battle of two former world champions.
It probably won't be a squash match, but it should be a squash.
It's a lot of disrespect to Jamie Hayter with that statement.
Oh, remember,
I remember you last year
Saraya.
begging for Jamie Hayter to come back, and now all of a sudden she's back. You're putting her in a
no, she should squash Saraya and move on.
Unbelievable.
Please, I want better opponents for Jamie.
Yeah. Well, it's Saraya's rules, remember, so I forget everything that was...
I don't even
It means pretty much anything goes except for Saraya. And she could do everything first. Jamie can't do anything.
Right.
Pretty much.
But Jamie, we know, will come out on top on this one.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to have Jamie lose here on her return tour.
Saraya did just re-sign for a year with AEW, though.
Yeah. So, like, I don't know, maybe Saraya, like, blatantly cheats.
Another rule already.
Technically legal. Her to, like, do so much cheating that she...
So, while you two ladies were talking, they just did another rule that this match doesn't start until Saraya slaps the slag, a.k.a. Jamie Hayter.
Oh yeah, I think they did mention it on.
No.
That there we go.
Just announced now.
There's the bell.
That's the bell.
Well, I'm pretty sure that I remember hearing something about the match doesn't start until Saraya starts it, basically.
So what's up with you guys? I hadn't talked to you all day. What's going on?
Nothing. Been thinking about Collision all day.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Wolf, what's up with you?
Oh, not much. Just what's it called? I've been getting by. I woke up at like 7 in the morning.
Wow, that's early for you.
And then I went back to bed and then got up at like 2.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
But it's Saturday, so that's all right. That's all right.
Yep.
Lazy. Been up since 5:30 working like a goddamn gentleman. Breaking my ass.
Work until 5:30, you said?
No, I woke up at 5:30.
Oh, jeez.
I finished work like 3:30 today. 3:40.
That's rough, man.
So we got a bit of an action-packed show. We're probably
the card looks great. Yeah, why don't you tell us? Yeah, Wolf. Why don't you tell us?
So yeah, right now we're starting with Saraya versus Jamie Hayter and Saraya's rules match. We also have Jack Perry having a TNT Championship Open Challenge. We have MXM Collection Grand Slam Fashion Week segment where they're going to show what they did with Max Caster's jacket. We have Action Andretti versus Brody King. We have triple threat 3-way Lucha Libre match between the Beast Mortos, Hologram, and Dralistico.
Can't wait for that.
We have a Tornado Trios match between the Learning Tree, faction, Chris Jericho, Big Bill, and Brian Keith against Orange Cassidy, Mark Briscoe, and Kyle O'Reilly of the Conglomeration. We have a lumberjack strap match between Jeff Jarrett and Hangman Adam Page. And then we have a trios title match between Pac, Claudio, and Wheeler against Private Party and Commander. And then what might potentially be the main event, if not the trios title match, will be a Continental Championship eliminator match between Kazuchika Okada and Sammy Guevara.
Yes, I mean, to me, it sounds like an awesome card. It sounds like a way better card than Wednesday to me.
Yeah, it does. Because I'm pretty sure, like, originally Soraya versus Jamie Hayter and Jeff Jarrett versus Hangman was supposed to be on Dynamite, but I guess they pushed it back to Collision for Collision. I don't know. The fact that there's like this many matches, I'm like a little worried that one of the matches is gonna be squash.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like there's gonna be like, I mean, I honestly expected this match, the Soraya match, to be a squash. Just because like I feel like Jamie doesn't need to fight Soraya.
Maybe if there's a squash, maybe Brody King versus Action Andretti. Maybe
I don't think that should like really be squashy, especially for trying to breathe new life into Top Flight.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I'm trying to pick which one would
Jack
be. You know?
might be Jack's Open Challenge might be a squash. It really depends on his opponent, I guess.
Yeah, do we get a lame-o or do we get like an awesome return? You know, I think it'll be one of those two things.
Jack Cassidy online and a bunch of people online said they knew who it was and that it was going to be good.
Oh, okay.
Remember on Wednesday they said that?
Yes, I do. So yeah, this collision is taped. Please, if you know the results out there, please don't tell us because I don't know about you guys. I have not read anything about this show.
I haven't read them either.
So yeah, please don't be a dick and post spoilers, please. But yeah, speaking of people who aren't dicks, what's up, Steven? He says, "Darn it, no Karen Jarrett on a pole match." Yep, never. Every night.
Are those Hot Wheels?
And yes, Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
And,
oh my god.
oh shit.
Steven, what's up, guy?
I'll be honest, I kind of was thinking like a reasonable opponent would just be like probably Hook, just since Hook retired the FTW title, and it just felt it's probably like a good segue, but
like Kay was saying, you know, we saw multiple people online saying, you know, not spoiling it, but they said they knew who it was and it's a good one. And I just don't think they would have said that if it were just Hook.
Well, it was before it happened, so
yeah, I mean the thing is, I feel like Hook versus Jack would be a good match, but
yeah.
I just I don't know. But unless they wanna like make that an actual feud, I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't know. I guess it wouldn't be fitting for an open challenge. We'll see how it goes.
Steven here says slowly building Andretti heel turn. I can see that. I'll be right back, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta get my notebook.
Soraya's selling has improved.
Yeah, she's gotten better.
Yeah,
She's starting to find a lot more comfortability in her bad girl role.
What is today, though?
Yeah, I've noticed that her
Well,
matches
It
have
looks a
like
little rusty, but still good. Soraya's found a little more comfortability in the ring with a ring awareness. She's starting to kind of remind me in certain spots when she was in WWE. Paige.
Yeah, she's definitely improved. Yeah, for sure.
especially like the last two or three matches that she's had. I feel like we've
Yeah.
noticed that.
Hey, do you want to be on or no?
Hey, man, no.
Okay.
My phone's still charging.
Nice lariat.
Oh,
Nice
what
win.
happened? What did she hit? I missed it.
She hit a pile driver hater to then a lariat and or clothesline, I guess you can call it.
Isn't
the
that her
win.
haterade? Isn't that a lariat?
Yeah, it's called Haterade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of embarrassing to lose a match that the stipulation has your own name in it, you know?
No.
How much pressure are you feeling?
Oh, you got Prince Puma necklace.
I'm Kobe Bryant with it.
Looking like the Black Panther over here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shot 1,000 times before. We come in AEW.
Alright,
I don't
this
like
is
the
Prince
fact
Puma.
that they're pushing this so quickly.
So everybody.
This isn't a T. It's TV worthy. Don't get me wrong, but I think it should
I
deserve a
think
better.
this is just gonna be like this
wasn't
is
done
like
talking.
a precursor. I think like they're
Yeah.
gonna do it. I think they're gonna do Ricochet Osprey again.
Yeah.
But
Can
I think
can I
let's
finish my
first.
thought real quick before you continue? Because I wasn't done while you were
My
talking
bad.
over
I
me.
didn't know. My bad.
That's all right. No worries. But yeah, I feel like this should be Wrestle Dream. It should be one of the matches that we are looking forward to for Wrestle Dream, with a little bit more of a build and stuff than just pushing this to a 5-year. Don't get me wrong; it's a good TV match. It's going to sell, especially with it being a 5-year anniversary show. But I feel like this is a match that deserves a little bit more of a story and build around it. These two men have already fought in the Indies once, and that they can use kind of like how they did with Mercedes and to Willow, but unfortunately it was like a poor execution. They at least have a chance to rebound here and make it a better rebound for both of these guys, because these guys are going to put on a performance.
It's
I
not
don't think
happening at
there's
the
a-
5-year.
Yeah, it is.
No, it just said we're face to face with Renee at the 5-year anniversary.
No,
it's not at the
no.
5. It's I believe it's a 5-year
No,
match.
I
No,
thought
the match
said that
is
5 year.
at 5-year. The face to face
Yeah.
was on Dynamite. Was this past
Yeah.
Dynamite?
But yeah, I
the
think
match
I
is
think
at 5 year.
I think
Or
that
it was
apologize, I'm
uploaded
sorry, I
to
didn't mean- I
YouTube,
thought-
rather.
I
It was
misread it.
uploaded to YouTube.
yeah, I definitely think that this should be definitely held off a little bit longer than what we're getting.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm fine with it. I mean, you got Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair on your roster. You fucking do Hulk Hogan versus
Yeah, but
Ric
like,
Flair.
do you really want them? Do you really want them on a Monday Night Nitro, or do you want them at Bash at the
Yeah.
Beach to sell you a ticket?
I'm gonna watch it either way. I don't care. So let's do it now, and then let's give them a story and do it again. You know?
Yeah, but that's kind of you're reusing the same material.
Yeah, but they can
That
do.
gets
I mean,
kind of
these guys-
stale after a while. When I'd rather, I mean, I get what you're saying, and I respect what you're saying, but I'm just saying, like, if I was booking it, I would have waited. This is something that definitely needs to wait. I think that they're giving us the whole main menu a little too early before an appetizer. Like, this definitely needs to be an appetizer before Wrestle Dream's execution, because we already got Bryan Danielson and we already and Moxley, which looks to be really good. And not for nothing, Moxley sold the shit out of me the other night, and he might have a new fan. As much as I hate the guy,
There you go.
yeah, as much as I don't like the guy and hate him for his wrestling ability, he kind of turned me that other night, and I'm a little more interested in what John Moxley has to offer.
There you go.
But
Dylan, I expect you to be my ally in this. What the hell?
I'm sorry, but that confidence that Moxley showed in the ring for someone that doesn't like him that wrestling awareness, that in-ring capability,
Mhm.
that true hatred. It almost felt like he hated doing his job while doing his job. And
Mm.
that to me kind of threw me for a different loop that I've seen of Moxley. And I feel like that's for fans like myself who maybe aren't fans of Moxley or don't know him that well, that's a really great way to bring in new fans. But yeah, it is what it is. It's going to happen. We'll all be here watching it, but we'll see. I think it's a little too quick though on the execution for this.
I think that
for
there's
these
going to
two.
be some kind of shit that makes them run it back at WrestleDream.
Yeah.
I think it's going to happen.
Yeah,
and then,
it's
Yeah,
definitely
Well,
I
possible.
think
Steven here said guessing time limit draw on Dynamite,
probably.
and then do it at WrestleDream again.
I would say
Yeah.
probably on Dynamite on the 5-year you have time limit draw, which and Osprey retains the belt, and then at that point, I would say that's where you have Ricochet turn heel, and then you do it at WrestleDream.
Hmm. That could be
And I'll
cool.
do an Iron Man match at WrestleDream between Osprey and Ricochet.
That would be fantastic. I don't know how you. I mean, with a performer that is so phenomenal as Ricochet, I don't know how you boo the guy. Honestly, like I can't. There's nothing he can do that's gonna make me boo him personally.
Yeah.
I don't get, and it's the same thing with Osprey. Like the crowd doesn't want to boo Osprey
I'd say keep them both face.
because I say keep him
Right.
both face because I mean Osprey is he's awesome. If you like wrestling, you gotta like Will Osprey. Same with Ricochet. You gotta like the guy. But
Yeah.
personally, that's how I feel about both those guys.
I mean, Leo had the idea since on Dynamite, MVP showed up. Leo had the idea of Ricochet working with MVP and the rest of Hurt Syndicate, which I think would be interesting. But
That would be interesting. Yeah, that would be cool.
I am intrigued by this MVP and Brent's not rivalry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Me too.
Hey, Will Rally Sport One, what's up, man? Thanks for joining
Yeah.
us.
Thanks for joining us yesterday too.
No, that could be cool. Yeah,
I want Mercedes to go with MVP.
yeah. I would be for that. Well,
She's kind of boring at this point to me. Just because it's like I don't know. I don't find her gimmick particularly interesting, and I feel like maybe a manager would help with that.
Yeah.
Like in the ring and on the mic, I think she's good, but I think just what she says is really often repetitive.
Yeah.
And I think a manager could help change that up a little bit.
I think as big a deal as they want her to be, I think she needs to talk. Like she needs to make a connection with the audience, whether she's a face or a heel. She needs to make a connection on her own with the audience. So I don't know how much I'm for MVP being a mouthpiece for her.
Well, maybe eventually MVP can pull Camille away from her and want to represent Camille and get her away from Mercedes.
I think they're gonna do the all black wrestler thing with MVP that he did in WWE. You know? Yes, I do.
Oh, I thought maybe they were
Yeah.
doing something new and creative.
I think that's the way it seems to me. I mean, that's been his thing in reality and on the shows lately. Has been just talking about how little black performers are used and how few there are and things like that.
Accurate.
I think Swerve was talking about it a bit on some podcast. I think.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
It's like some podcasts I've never heard of.
Well, I saw a stat today. The last time, not to get too much into WWE, I try not to on these shows, but I saw a stat today that said the last time a black male wrestler won a match, won a PLE match in WWE was Elimination Chamber 03. Bobby Lashley beat Brock Lesnar by disqualification. the last time a black male
23.
wrestler won a PLE match in WWE by pinfall or submission was at SummerSlam 2022 when Bobby Lashley beat, I don't remember who.
Theory.
Who beat someone.
Did you say 20?
Theory. Yeah, good memory. Yeah.
Did you say 2003 for the first thing?
2023.
Oh.
If I said 03, I meant to say 2023.
2023, yeah.
In 2022. And Will said, yeah, Soraya's favorite wrestler wrestled tonight. Yeah, she's been improved. I like Soraya. She's fine with me.
Getting there. I also saw
Curvin said
like
that match sucked.
Who did?
I think he's talking about that match. Soraya.
I the thing is
No,
I
maybe it's talking
also
about the
like
Curvin
saw
match that Wolf
like
just mentioned.
watched highlights of Rampage. Yeah, like
We haven't
last.
watched it yet.
Well, he can go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah, but-
Oh well, okay.
No, you
I'm
can
just
talk about it. It's fine. Because I looked
okay.
up the
I
results.
was I was just gonna say regarding Anna Jay because she had her first
Mhm.
match back. She looked good. Like she actually looked much better. And I was honestly pleasantly surprised that she looked much better, and I'm happy for her.
I saw highlights of her from Rampage, and yeah, she
Yeah.
looked much better. I agree. Against Robin Renegade, and yeah, she looked much improved. So yeah, good for her. Yeah, like you said, good for her. Because she used to be, man, to me, she used to be the worst woman they had a couple years back, and
Yeah.
so she's grown a lot.
Yep.
It wasn't a couple years back. That was like last year because we were doing a podcast at that point.
Yeah, that was what probably was like last year, yeah, year and a half ago.
Yeah, you were like, I don't know why she's employed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my angry Asa impression.
Yeah. She's
Curvin
still
here.
there.
Curvin here says
26.
AEW Collision not the same without CM Punk. Definitely different. And he says Jamie Hayter is no Jamie Lynch. Who's Jamie Lynch?
I mean, it's Becky
It's
Lynch.
a joke
I think it means
about
Becky Lynch.
her
Yeah,
looking
okay.
like Becky. Yeah.
Meanwhile, we got a really good match going on here. Fun brawl. Pretty much all these trios matches the conglomeration has been doing on Collision have been a lot of fun. Pretty much every week they'll have one, and they're always one of the one or two best matches, I think.
I'm excited that they officially added Rocky Romero.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Curvin here says, "Do you think AEW needs a brand split?" I'm gonna throw that to Dylan. What do you think, Dylan?
You need to focus more on their two brands that are Collision and Dynamite. I think Rampage definitely needs to go. I feel like if they're going to do something like a Rampage, they could just kind of make that into a developmental thing that's not a, on TV, on air type of situation. Let their characters develop. Let them kind of work out the kinks, come back from, injury or what have you. Work out that ring rust. Not really something you need televised. I feel like at that point it's a little too much wrestling, and you don't want poor. Trying to say this correctly. You don't want poor character development and poor wrestling to interfere with other promotions that you have running, because it does reflect. Anything that you do does reflect on the other company. If Raw was bad that week, SmackDown hopes to bring it back up. Dynamite was good that week, Collision needs to follow it. Vice versa. So you don't want to have a poor product in the middle that kind of gives it that space. And especially if it's only an hour, there's no real need for it to be on TV, to be honest.
I hear what you're saying. Now, I will say I enjoy Rampage every single week.
Yeah, me too.
It's good. It's a good mix of BNC talent, and like you said, I wouldn't call it developmental, but you do get to see them improve and I enjoy that, getting to see the mid card improve themselves. And every now and again they'll throw an A talent on there.
Mhm.
But I can hear what you're saying. Not get rid of it, and because seemingly they're about to get another show on Fox.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah,
could see
Dynamite's
getting
coming to
rid of
Fox.
it. Yeah,
I have an idea.
or bring AEW Dark back, and then maybe just put it on YouTube or something like that.
I have an idea.
Okay. Yes.
I would like a brand split to happen, and I would like them to use Rampage as like a Worlds Collide, where that's the show you can watch where you see people from your two favorite shows get to face each other.
That's cool.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah, and actually get some ratings for Rampage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I love Rampage. I love the format, and like if they kept to that format, then it makes sense to pull people from the two different shows to face each other because you wouldn't need storyline time. Like
Yeah, you
they
don't
could
need.
just focus on their own storylines on their own shows, and then Rampage is where you go kick-ass matches back to back. Also, in case you just missed that commercial, Daryl Dixon Book of Carol. Daryl Dixon season 2 comes out tomorrow, and I am so excited.
How
Put
is
on my
the first
calendar for,
season?
like,
I
3
haven't seen it.
months. Oh, it's good. I like it.
Yeah.
Plus, like, I just really need more Carol in my life.
Mm.
Oh, there's something else. Did you see Brody King in that ad, like the little pop-up thing?
Yep.
His claw. That's why I was pointing at it.
His claw.
Yeah, so it was like regular Brody King face, but with like his whole makeup thing that I think is really gross looking. But this time he had like an animal claws, like I would say like maybe what I would imagine cartoon polar bear claws to look like.
Yeah.
But real, coming out of his hand, and he was like, "Meh." Did anyone else see that? It was there. I promise. Not making it up. Yeah, I think a brand split, I was really against that at first because I thought it was going to box them into their storytelling too much. But they need a box, and that's been kind of clear. Like, they need something to give themselves some kind of parameters so their storytelling is not, like, hopping and skipping all over the place. And I think, like, they have not done a good job of allowing the variety of talent which they have signed to be showcased, and I think a brand split could really help with that.
Yeah, and what Curvin just said in the chat, he said, "I want AEW to do a brand split because AEW has too much talent not getting
Yeah.
TV time." I 100% agree with what Curvin just said. Yes, do a brand split so we can see more of this talent, and
Yeah.
what Kay just said too, so we can see more of this talent in action. I mean, they have one of the best rosters ever, I think, and yeah, let's see more of them. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like 2 weeks. There was a 2 week period where we had like 3 Iron Savages matches in 2 weeks, which, like, one, that's 3 too many Iron Savages matches. But think about all the other people that could have been in those, and like to have them on Dynamite and Collision in the same week.
Yeah.
For like jobber talent, that is not appropriate.
Yeah, and they need to entirely get rid of jobber matches. I have no idea what they're doing putting those on TV in the year 2024. Those things have to fucking go.
I think part of it might be like when they first started, they kind of prided themselves on showcasing like upcoming talent or like giving them a shot. And now that Dark and Dark Elevation went away, they've been using jobber matches to do that. But I think, like you said, they just need to bring that show back on YouTube.
Yeah, bring Dark back
Yeah.
and do that stuff there. That's what I think. Yeah.
Ooh, Layla Gray's outfit looks nice.
So it sounds like we all kind of want a brand split. Yeah. Wolf, what do you hadn't chimed in? What did you say?
I don't really know because the thing is, I'm not sure if it would really entirely work, just given the fact that we've had, I'm just using WWE as an example, just because of the fact they don't really follow their brand split. But
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if we went back to what was more like what we had when Punk was part of Collision, where there's like certain talent that are like clearly specific, like not specific, they can show up on the other shows, but they're mainly on these shows, I think would be better. Would I be mad if like House of Black like 90% of the time showed up on Collision, no. I think it would be fine, like if they were one of like the top guys of that brand. Same with Bullet Club Gold. Same with I can't think of anything else right now.
No, I
I
agree
guess
too.
Top
That
Flight.
might help with ticket sales. Because, like, when we went to go see Collision the first time, like, I knew CM Punk was going to be on that show because that's the CM Punk show.
And FTR.
And FTR, yeah.
Yeah, was
And
there.
House of Black because that's the shows that they were on.
Yeah.
And with as like up and down as Collision has been historically, like even with CM Punk there, with that now not having any kind of clear definition of like these are at least 2 or 3 wrestlers that you'll definitely see if you go to Collision versus Dynamite. Like, I don't know that I would want to spend money to see Collision, and I love AEW. So I think for fans that are maybe just like, I like AEW, that might sway them as to whether or not they buy tickets.
The Collision has been much better.
Oh, yeah.
Squash called it.
Oh.
Collision's been much better and much different
Yeah.
in the last 2 months, thankfully. So I would buy tickets to go see.
Oh, I would too. I'm just saying, like, I mean, even with CM Punk and House of Blacks, like, the Collision we happened to go to was not a very good Collision. And after we saw it, we were like, we might not buy tickets if they come back.
I think you guys are ahead of me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
You're not missing much.
Oh, sorry. We'll try not to
I
tell you. I'm sorry.
yeah,
And
it's
Curvin
fine.
here says
Because-
also you can separate the champions, like Trios champion, TBS champion only on Collision, and the
Woo!
World champion, Women's champion only on Dynamite. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah.
They're all 3
Oh,
together.
the Righteous.
They're all 3 together.
And
Archer's
Lance
with them.
Archer. Nice. Okay.
Now
Cool.
we just need Jake the Snake. And
Yeah.
then life will be good.
I've been wanting to see more of this group, definitely, but
Oh, yeah.
I want Jake
Well,
the
now
Snake
I
with them, but
now I
Jake the Snake
just
is
saw
no longer
Brody
on the
win.
roster.
Oh.
Oh, we totally missed him.
Missed everything.
Totally missed him. But yeah, I agree with a lot of what Curvin is saying. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I mean, maybe if we could have the TBS champion, but I would probably rather have I don't know. I feel like more so the TNT champion just because Collision's on TNT and
Right.
right.
Plus,
TBS can
No,
be
just-
done.
seems more like Dynamite than Collision.
Yeah, TBS can be on Dynamite. You could have like the women's world title be on Collision, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
just
on both, but
a little more organization because AEW, like from say 1 2-week period to another 2-week period, you almost don't know who the fuck's going to be on television. So, I mean, maybe 4 or 5 guys or girls, but then past that, they throw so many people around, you really don't know who's going to be on TV. So to make it a little more organized would be great.
Yeah, I never thought I would be like pro brand split.
Yeah, me either, because
But
I usually don't like that.
It's
But
such a mess. So like they kind of have to. You know?
yeah. But stick to it. Don't. I'm not with Wolf. I want to like just keep the Dynamite people on Dynamite, keep the Collision people on Collision. Stick to it.
I can see Wolf's point, like having, like, because the people who are like C-level characters, like, do we care really which show they're on? Like, they can be rovers and just have your A and B level talent assigned. You know,
All right. Maybe.
that would keep it from getting like as repetitive. You know, potentially. But I don't think you need to do like a draft and shit like WWE does. Like,
No,
I don't
no,
care
no,
about that at all.
wait. I just saw
Ooh,
the Righteous randomly. And
Yeah,
then
they came out
I
of-
saw them. Okay,
They came
we'll
out
try.
of
We'll
the
try not to say what happens.
no, now I'm seeing Jack come out. With,
Okay.
like on the apron. He's standing on the apron of the ring.
Oh no, he just came out of his bus for me.
Oh, okay.
Oh well, actually, might be beyond that now because my thing is being all wacky. It's fine. So what did the Righteous do?
They came out, the Righteous with Lance Archer. They came out and beat up Top Flight
I'm interested.
and Action Andretti. Yeah.
Yeah, which they made that roster. They made that faction months ago, but haven't done much with them together since then. So I'm interested to see what they do. Definitely.
That was like January.
Oh wait, who's coming?
The King had said. Oh, it's
Don't spoil it.
Oh.
We're ahead.
Oh, that's not.
Oh, okay, okay. All right.
Don't sound disappointed. I like them.
Just not as big as I was hoping. That's all.
Yeah, but you know who it's not?
What? Who? What used to say?
That's not she.
Oh
I
yeah.
gotta have like an.
Why are you whispering?
Because I don't want to spoil it for.
Oh,
Okay. Oh,
All right,
We all
now I
know
got-
who the hell it is.
now I got a more up to date one. More up to date stream. Okay.
It's my guy.
Now I'm not
Yeah,
being
Nora.
Why sound sad?
All right.
I was just
I'm
hoping it was
happy
gonna
with
be
this.
like Jay
Nora.
White or something like
Yeah,
that. You know?
Return.
Yeah.
That's my guy right there. That's my HOG dog.
I like
All
it.
right. I'm
Like it.
intrigued. Jack versus Minoru. Very
I
interesting.
wish you would win the belt. Something surprising, you know?
Yes.
Guess that's like my biggest request for
That is the most
AEW.
disgusting
Even if I
looking
don't like
belt.
your decisions, at least like surprise me sometimes.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Why the hell does that TNT belt look like absolute dog shit?
Dude, he
Oh, fuck off, dude. That's awesome.
Hey,
He made
no.
that shit himself.
Yeah,
He,
no,
like,
Dylan,
melted it
that's an
down.
outtake. I'm sorry. This is literally the best AEW championship
It's
design.
the best belt that I've ever
No,
seen
it
besides
doesn't.
the
That
Bryan
looks
Danielson
nasty.
like Eco Warrior one.
It's
You
good.
gotta see it up close. It did not look good the way they showed it just there. It looks awesome. Look up online because Jack posted a video of himself making it, and it shows like the final
Is it on
product, like,
Instagram?
really well. It looks awesome.
on Instagram or Twitter?
Probably also on Twitter somewhere.
Yeah, it's on Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Will Raleigh Sports says, I see Soraya lost. No surprise. Jamie Hayter reminds me of a character out of the sitcom Dallas
Yes,
with the hair and clothes.
Yeah. It's very feathery.
Said she's great. She should go for TBS title or Mariah May. Yeah, I agree. Did you see Anna Jay promo saying she's going for both titles? We have not watched Rampage yet.
Yeah.
Kate and I haven't at least. Cool. Give her a chance. She's great. She's definitely improved. Yeah.
I've always liked her as like a character. You know, I think she's interesting.
And Curvin is saying, what's going on with Mercedes Moné? 3 weeks she hasn't been on TV. I agree with you, man. I think AEW, one of their faults to me is not putting their big stars on television enough. So I agree. I don't know where the fuck she is.
And apparently Thunder Rosa is injured.
What did he use as
Yeah,
that
So that was
leather
a
though?
question.
Right, Thunder Rosa is injured. Yeah, I learned that today. Yeah,
Oh, what?
It's
Yeah,
not
she's
like
injured.
it's
No, I
not
knew that.
like a
Sometimes I'm like
huge
a wicked
injury,
awkward.
but she's like has a minor injury and she's not cleared right now. So
What
She's
did,
a
what did
concussion
what did he
from
use to
Thunder Rosa.
make the strap?
I
Leather, I guess. I don't know.
The plate creation's cool,
Yeah.
but that strap doesn't do it justice.
I
That
think it might
strap
be the
looks
gold
just
very
a
strap.
normal
well.
strap. I think it's just a
Yeah.
normal belt strap.
Yeah.
And here, Will saying Anna Jay promo was on last week's Collision, just to let you know. Oh, my bad. I do not remember that,
Well,
obviously.
she did have a promo, but her
Yeah, no, I
first
do remember that, yeah.
match back was on
Move that
Rampage.
box.
Hmm?
Jimmy, move that box so you can.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
What else?
It's way better than the TNT belt before. It looked like a freaking like toy you got at like Dollar Tree.
I
You gotta give me
will.
the scapegoat bomber. Oh, that's sold out. Never mind.
I'll give
Oh,
you
everything's
guys
sold out. So
from
why the fuck does he even sell anything if everything's sold out?
so
that Jack-
Fightful reported today that Powerhouse Hobbs is cleared and ready to return to the ring.
That's cool. Yep. Definitely a step in the right direction. He was in the Callis family, yeah, so
Yeah.
maybe he'll still be that. If MVP is
We're
gonna,
getting the hurt business, I guarantee it.
he might, yeah, exactly. He
Hurt
might be a
syndicate.
good Hurt
I
Syndicate.
don't think Hobbs needs to be in the Hurt Syndicate. I think he can just stay with the Callis family.
Either way,
He hasn't done enough in Callis family. I think he should stay.
He's still listed as the Callis family on the roster page.
Yeah.
Rush is still listed as La Faction and
Aaron,
Overlord.
to answer your confusion, Athena is the ROH Women's Champion and is the longest reigning ROH champion of any kind.
That's old news.
Well,
That
yeah,
was like last week.
Well, yeah, but basically she's carrying the whole brand on her back, so she's still doing
she's
that.
been doing that for a while now.
Yeah,
I have much respect
it's
for
good
Athena.
in my opinion. I think Athena is definitely, I think Athena definitely deserves it, and
They have a good point though, like with the frequency with which Ring of Honor titles are defended and held by people on AEW, like, I mean, I'm fine with them keeping Ring of Honor titles on Ring of Honor, but that appears to be, that and the other women's title are the only ones that really stay on Ring of Honor. Everything else goes back and forth. Like, I think at a Battle of the Belts, I know Athena defended her title, but I can't think of many other times that the women have come to AEW to defend their Ring of Honor titles.
Will says he agrees with Curvin. He says Athena should be on AEW. She's so good. Yeah, she's definitely good.
I
And
saw.
Curvin says it doesn't matter. Nobody's watching Ring of Honor.
We watch the pay-per-views and they're awesome.
Yeah,
usually,
yeah, we watch the pay-per-views, but yeah, we don't watch the weekly show. Nothing against it. Just
I saw an idea on Twitter that I actually would love to see. Somebody on Twitter, I don't remember their name, but they suggested that at some point there should be maybe there should be a segment where Joe is sees Athena and then kind of respects her basically, and I was like, that would be cool. It doesn't really lead to anything, but it's just Joe kind of giving
Samoa Joe?
Yeah, Samoa Joe. Because Samoa Joe was what's it called? Before Athena, Samoa Joe was the longest reigning title holder, and now Athena is.
That makes sense now. I did not know that, so I did not understand the Samoa Joe connection.
Because I think Samoa Joe was 645-day world title reign, and then now Athena is 650 plus.
Yeah, I look forward to Joe coming back. I would have expected him back by now, but yeah, I guess who knows? Who knows when he'll be back?
My boy MJF's working with Adam Sandler on Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah, I heard that. That's cool.
Very excited.
Do you think he'll be like a golfer or what?
I hope so. That'd be really funny to see him golf.
Yeah.
He better have more than 5 seconds or 8 seconds in that damn movie. I tell you that.
Maybe he'll play himself. Adam Sandler has wrestlers as the characters in his movies somewhat often.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Big Show was in Waterboy.
Oh, that's true. Captain Insano.
Yeah.
And there's
I learned that from Captain Insano,
who likes to dress up as a wrestler.
That's true. Yeah. And Billy Madison.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I learned that from Captain Insano.
Maybe Paul White's best character of his career.
Maybe. I don't know. I did like Paul White trying to rap battle John Cena in the early 2000s. I thought that was funny.
I never heard of that. I gotta
You
go
never
watch
saw
that.
him with the bandana tied to the front of his head, rapping against John Cena. That's a funny one.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah, that's a good one. He has the whole beard, little the whole stash here, and he has a jersey on and everything.
Here's your winner. And still.
All right, Jack Perry won by countout.
Weird.
Okay.
Kind of cringe.
I don't understand how I use like the
God,
same tripod every week and I sit in the same chair every week and like it's never the same.
Mm.
It's a mystery. But who's gonna come out to save him? Nobody's coming out to save him.
Somebody. Oh, there
yes.
you go.
That's kind of who I thought he might be facing, but I'll take it.
I'm interested.
I love Shabbat.
He's been away for just a little bit. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I
like that.
think Jack and Shibata would be a cool title feud. Especially for Wrestle Dream, that would be cool.
Mm.
Yeah.
Curvin here says, do you think AEW pay-per-views need to be 3 hours or stay like that? Dude, I mean, even when they're 3.5 hours,
Give
they're
it
so
all.
fucking good. Yeah, bring it on. I love it personally. Yeah.
As someone who like hates staying up late and sometimes struggles, like it's still worth it. Like I would rather just be exhausted at work the next day. Although I love that they have moved to Saturdays throughout football season, which they were always Saturdays.
Sounds like Claudio has
But they're too good. Like I don't want them to cut anything out.
Yeah. I love it. Yeah. I don't want them to be long just for the sake of being long.
Yeah.
Like, I think usually most of the matches they put on pay-per-view are pretty good.
Mhm.
I mean, pretty good to great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm fine with long pay-per-views from them. Usually I don't like that, like WCW or WWF or ECW. I wouldn't really want a 3.5 hour pay-per-view, but AEW, yeah, I'm cool with it. Yeah.
Is that Randy Moss?
Oh, that is Randy Moss. That's awesome.
Did I impress you with my Randy Moss identification?
A
You
little.
better say yes. That's
little.
super impressive. And he wasn't even wearing a Patriots jersey, so that makes it super impressive.
He was in a Vikings jersey. He had 2 different stints with the Vikings, I believe. He's a great wide receiver, Randy Moss. One of the best, if not the best.
So Raya's last name is Beavis?
It's what?
Beavis?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't aware of that.
That's funny. We got the trios tag title match now.
Did you know Don Callis' real name is Don Callis? I assumed he picked Callis because he's like a heel promoter or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, that's his actual name, at least according to Wikipedia, which could be wrong, but
I didn't know
and
that.
everyone else's real names.
Mm.
Look at the cute little doggies.
Kenny Omega, that's his real name. He was born to Mr. and Mrs. Omega.
You're lying.
Yes, I'm lying. Duh.
What a name.
Before you said the Mr. and Mrs. Omega part, I briefly entertained the thought that you weren't lying, and then I looked at your face. Asa has the worst lying face ever.
The worst.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
There is everything that Asa lies about you could count.
Yeah.
Like he's like a little
Apparently,
kid,
his
so
real
wow.
name is Tyson Smith.
That's Kenny Omega's real name.
Yes,
Tyson
Thank God it's
Smith?
Kenny Omega.
Tyson Smith. Yes.
Tyson Smith. Yeah, that's right. Tyson Smith.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Oh yeah. Apparently, there was on Twitter there was like a kind of video like trailer kind of thing of basically it was a meeting between Tanahashi and Omega, and I think that they like were teasing some like reunion or something, or talking about Wrestle Dynasty or something. I don't know, which I think is the Japan crossover pay-per-view in January.
Yeah. Yeah, it's exciting to see pictures of him and Ibushi training.
I know right now Kenny is at I believe it's the Tokyo Game Show. He's at some convention in
Yeah.
Tokyo right now.
Yeah.
It's nice to see him upright and not hooked to machines.
Yeah. So yeah, he's getting around now, so it can't be too long.
I'm interested to see what happens with this.
But this, oh yeah,
Yeah,
this match,
Wheeler.
yeah.
So I'm gonna let everybody know now. When the season 2 of The Last of Us comes out next year,
Mm-hmm.
my phone's gonna be off every Sunday that it's on.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be crying a lot, especially when Joel cries. I'm gonna cry. I cried twice during the first season for 2 episodes. Yeah, it's the only show that's ever made me cry.
What?
Wow. Yeah, that many shows.
I'm heartless. I'm heartless, but The Last of Us, it gave me my other half.
Oh my god, you watched The Walking Dead, and The
Nope,
Last
didn't
of
cry.
Us is the only show that made you cry?
Only show that made me cry. Mm-hmm.
You're a horrible person.
I am.
Say that right now. Horrible.
I am heartless.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
When-
You're not a horrible person. You're like one of the
when,
nicest people I've ever met, but that's very surprising.
When they did the Frank and Bill episode, I bawled. I bawled like a baby. And then when Ellie had to go through Sam, the Sam episode, I bawled as well.
Dude, I cry at like sitcoms.
Yeah, I don't cry
Any
like
wedding episode of any show ever since I married Asa now makes me like bawl hysterically. When I used to just like hate everything about weddings and I'd be like, fuck that, and I'd just skip those episodes, and now I just like watch them and bawl.
Yeah. Yeah, wedding things will make me cry sometimes too. It's very touching. I cried when the last episode of Seinfeld. I cried a little. It was very sad that it was leaving to me.
That's
Nope.
really weird.
I really had loved that show. That may be about it for TV. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of
You
dramas.
never cried during MASH?
Oh, MASH. Yes, MASH sometimes. Yes.
no, I'm cold. Ice in my veins. But The Last of Us made me a little boy. A little boy.
Parks and Recreation made me laugh so hard I started crying.
Steven says Seinfeld sucked.
And I had to pause it until I was
Seinfeld
done
didn't
cry
suck.
laughing.
Put him in timeout. Seinfeld's a classic.
Steven, I don't necessarily agree with you because I'm married to Asa and I can't. But word
Steven?
up to me,
Oh, just kick him
I
out.
would not
Don't worry
watch
about him.
Seinfeld. My parents, my dad and my sister were like really into it when it was like coming on the first time. And I just didn't get along with either of them very much. And so it was like, I just couldn't enjoy it.
Seinfeld by far is one of the best TV shows of all time.
Definitely.
No
Definitely.
likable people.
Yeah, but that's why it's
100%.
funny. It's the same as like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's funny.
No,
but
I didn't like
they're
that show.
likable.
No, I like all of them.
I didn't
All
like
of them
Always
have
Sunny.
endearing qualities.
My favorite sitcom of all time is Faulty Towers.
Oh,
It's only 12 episodes, but that's my favorite sitcom.
That is also
That
my
sounds like
favorite sitcom. And we met each other having already had that as our favorite sitcom, which I feel like is kind of weird.
It's a British show from the 70s.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that sounds like an old people show.
Yeah, but it has one of the John Cleese from Monty Python's Flying Circus on it.
I've never seen Monty Python.
I think you'd like it. It's pretty like it's like absurdist humor. You know, they're just really wacky and out there, and I like it. I think they're really funny.
If Yuta fucking turns tonight, I'm gonna fucking cry.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I've liked this story with Yuta. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think it feels like this story like kind of wants to like try building up Yuta as like a big baby face kind of, or like try kind of propping up like elevating Yuta a bit.
Yeah.
If he's gonna turn babyface, he needs to shave off his gross beard. His beard's gross.
leave
Or he needs to trim
My
it.
district sales leader of Target alone.
Oh,
He's about to turn on his employee of the month right now.
Yeah.
that was very accurate.
And I read something somewhere, saying this commander pairing with Private Party seems kind of random. I read something saying, they thought Daniel Garcia was supposed to be in this slot. It was supposed to be Daniel Garcia and Private Party,
Which is still
which makes sense to me. Yeah.
No, this doesn't make sense.
No, because they
Private
would
Party
be the
sucks.
ones who came and saved Bryan Danielson. So it could be any three AEW faces.
So why not Daniel Garcia, Matt Menard, and Ange, who he already was in a trios group with?
Ooh,
Okay,
that
fine.
was-
That could have been it too. But whatever.
Interesting.
Whoever.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Right.
the Garcia wanting to help Danielson is weird. I'm saying putting him with Private Party is weird.
They all three like dancing, so it's not that weird.
Private Party sucks.
They're improving. They're improving.
Mark Quinn is really good in the ring, anyway.
I mean,
Steven,
they hit way more of their moves than they used to, I think.
I'm gonna be in the new Happy Gilmore 2 movie.
No, congratulations.
Yeah, I wish. I'm gonna be the guy in the background screaming out.
Like the tall guy?
Yeah.
I've never seen Happy Gilmore.
What?
Oh my god!
Whoa. That movie's funny. I think you would like it.
One of probably Adam Sandler's put out 6 classic movies in his life.
Mm.
Happy Gilmore,
Ouch.
Mr. Deeds, Little Nicky, 8 Crazy Nights, The Water Boy, and The Wedding Singer.
Huh,
Did you say 50 First Dates? I like that one.
50 First Dates is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I like Click. That movie made me cry, actually.
I like
Click was good.
Pixels. I thought that was really good.
I've not seen Pixels
I will not
or
watch
8 Crazy
Pixels.
Nights. I've not seen those two.
8 Crazy Nights is a great Christmas movie.
I could see that looks funny. Yeah, I could see that.
Wait, is it not a Hanukkah movie?
think
It's a Hanukkah
both.
Christmas movie.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I mean, Adam Sandler's Jewish,
Yeah.
but it was made for like a little bit of everybody.
That's cool.
I want to ask, who do you guys think is gonna win this triple threat match?
I hope it's
Man.
Commander and Private Party because of Wheeler Yuta.
No, not. No, I meant the Lucha Libre man.
Oh, that match. Man.
Hologram.
Hologram.
Gotta be hologram.
Yeah. What are you
That
talking
beard's
about?
amazing.
Not that Beast More Titties or whatever the hell his name is. And then Dralistico
Unless
is maybe
Bruce
my
comes
second
out
pick.
and throws the match in Dralistico's favor somehow, which I would appreciate.
Dralistico, I'm cool with winning.
Yeah,
Or
I think
hologram.
Dralistico. I want Dralistico to win.
I'd be fine with any of the three winning, honestly. They're all three great.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be
that
so
beast
good.
Haven't
It's
seen
been so
Dralistico
long.
in a while, and by the way, Dralistico's gear is incredible. Probably one of the best gears I've seen like this year.
I look forward to seeing it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Yeah.
Oh, you guys are behind now. Crazy.
Oh, I just saw Wheeler Yuta biting Cassidy's fingers.
Ah. Oh, you guys are
Oh,
really
oh.
behind.
Oh, we're behind. So you guys saw what happened? The winner?
Yeah. It,
Wow.
I'm
it
mad.
was kind of the obvious one.
Yes, Steven. Yeah, we did see about Happy Gilmore too. Yeah, that's what started the conversation. And Steven says he likes Little Nicky. I haven't seen that one either.
I was not a fan.
That's a
Maybe I need
great
to re-see it.
movie.
I saw it when I
That's
was
a
in, high
great
school, maybe.
movie.
I saw
When
I
he's
saw
from
part
hell
of it
and
and
he
turned
goes
it
up
off.
to Earth. And Ozzy Osbourne's in the movie. And they recreate the bat scene when he bites the hat off. Bites the bat's head off.
Oh, word.
Waterboy was filmed in Orlando, and some
Yep.
of the people from my performing arts high school are extras in it.
We're still- Steven says, really interested in Okada versus Sammy tonight. Yeah, I think it could be really great.
Look,
Oh, Outrunners video.
it's almost like Halloween 3 music.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, Billy Madison's another great one.
Yeah, Billy Madison, great. I think my favorite of his, Happy Gilmore, probably. Yeah,
Big Daddy's another one.
Big Daddy was good.
See, I think I'm not as big of an Adam Sandler fan.
Oh man, Adam
Oh, I
Sandler's
used
great.
to love his comedy albums.
Yeah,
And when I was like a teenager, I worship Adam Sandler. Yeah, basically. His comedy
because
albums were
he's like your
filthy.
average guy
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to do
exactly.
comedy and writing
Right.
and just making it happen with like everybody that he's worked with throughout all the years of SNL or whatnot are on his Happy Madison production team, like Kevin James, Chris Rock, David Spade, Nick Swartzen. Like he brought up all of his buddies. Like he truly is just like a wholesome dude. What's really crazy is a crazy Adam Sandler story where his teacher, his acting teacher, brought him out to a bar one night and said that he should give up acting because he sucks and he's never going to make it. Years later, he's had a couple of success stories, right? Billy Madison, what have you. He goes to the same bar that the teacher goes to, saw the teacher, and normally a lot of them be like, well, haha, like, look what I've done. He went over there, shook the guy's hand, and bought him a beer. It's a really good, you know.
He was in a movie that
Jalisco, that is
that
awesome.
is awesome.
He's got like he's got like a Batman demon outfit on.
That is very cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Here, Steven here says, did you guys know Adam Sandler is the executive producer of the game show The Price is Right?
Yes.
I had no idea. No, I didn't know. Never heard that. Huh?
I said I had heard that.
You knew that? Everybody knew it except me, apparently.
What was that movie? You know, the guy who
Uncut
directed
Gems.
Magnolia. What's his name?
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah, he did a movie with Adam Sandler in it. That was like not a comedy about like him trying to like collect like pudding cups.
Wasn't it Punch Drunk Love?
Yes, yeah, I liked that a lot. Most people.
That was a good one.
I liked that.
Oh, and
Spanglish was a good one.
He was just in that movie where he got a lot like Oscar buzz like
Uncut
a couple
Gems.
years ago.
What about the basketball one?
No, but that was a good movie too.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot he was in that basketball movie. I forget what it's
Yeah.
called. That was good.
Uncut Gems is the one you're thinking
Uncut
of.
Gems, yeah, Uncut Gems. I haven't.
My
not
mom
seen
thought
that.
it was stupid. She was like, "Oh, this is stupid. It's not fun. It's not good." I'm like, "Are you kidding me? This is like really good acting from Adam Sandler. Like, this is impressive."
I haven't seen it. I heard it was. I heard it was
Really good.
depressing.
It is. It's sad. Because you're rooting for the guy the whole fucking time. Like in the beginning, you're like, all right, fuck him. But like after like beginning of the middle of the movie, you're like, okay, he might have a chance here. You start rooting for him. Something happens, and you're like, damn.
I usually avoid sad movies and TV shows. It's like life is sad enough. I don't want that shit.
No, I haven't seen the Knicks trade last night. I know the Cowboys beat the Giants again by 5 points. I'm done with Daniel Jones at the end of this year. We're trading him to the Mets. He could be the water boy for the Mets, and we'll pick DeVito back up on first string and wait for Arch Manning. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, Daniel Jones is a very mid quarterback. He
Trash.
always has been.
Booty cheeks for 6
I've never
years.
heard you say the word
booty
mid
cheeks.
ever in my life, and you've said it like 8 times in the last 2 days. It's weirding me out.
It's weirding you out.
Yeah. I mean, I approved the adoption of it, but it's just been like all of a sudden.
Nah,
What?
Daniel Jones, dodo. He's an absolute dodo bird. Absolutely has nothing behind those eyes.
Yeah.
Just lost. You know what? You know how we won that other game the last time? Was the coach choked him out in the parking lot and threatened him. So the only reason why we won.
Oh damn! I didn't hear that.
I would have scared the shit out of him.
I didn't know that all that. This
No,
guy's
I mean he really didn't do that, but I'm saying like
Oh,
if I was the head coach, I would have 100%. I would have choked him out right behind MetLife and been like, "Listen, if you lose again, you're done. You're done." Nah, he's trash. The defense looks okay. It's all right. Wow, we got Towns to the Knicks.
yeah. Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo for Carl
Towns?
Anthony Towns. Yeah.
Is he the one with the crazy eyes?
Who?
I wouldn't have traded Randall.
I'm not sure. I forget what he looks like, honestly.
Does he have crazy eyes, Dylan? Julius
Towns?
Randle? No, Julius Randle.
No. Randall doesn't have crazy eyes.
There's like, his name was
There you-
Julius. Maybe not.
I wouldn't have traded Randall for Towns.
Really?
And we also got the first round pick. All right, good.
I think
Maybe we'll
Towns
have a
is
decent Knicks
Towns is
season.
really good.
I think Towns, is very good.
Towns
And he
is
can
very
shoot.
good.
He
Don't
can
get me
shoot,
wrong,
too.
but
I
I
didn't
wouldn't have
see
traded
that.
Randall for Towns only because Randall and Towns would have worked really well together.
Oh, let's see.
And Carl Anthony Towns had a pair of Friday the 13th sneakers one time, also.
Yep. Yeah, he's a big horror fan.
Yeah, so cool. Yeah, I like him.
That was enough.
Yep. That was enough. If you like horror and you're not a jerk, I like you. I can like you.
Well, I know we're talking AEW, but SummerSlam 2 nights next year in Jersey.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
2 nights?
It's cool. Yeah, they're making it like the second biggest show they got. You know, it's WrestleMania in the summer.
Is
You
it
know,
already the second biggest show?
August 2nd and 3rd.
Either SummerSlam or Royal Rumble. Yeah, I think.
It might turn them. The big four might turn into 2-nighters.
It's cool.
That's what I hear. I don't know. If
I
it's
don't
true.
like it. I don't like it, but I mean, from a money standpoint, it makes a lot of sense for them. Yeah, if you can get it, then do it. Yeah,
Talent more time. You know, better showcasing of both men and women's division. Give more time to the women's rumble. Give more time to the men's rumble. You could have a bigger pop. Bring more people back.
the Women's Royal Rumble, also known as the worst annual wrestling spectacle there is.
Agreed.
Did you
I
watch
like
the?
women's. I
I'm
like
assuming.
women's wrestling, but I'm just saying.
I'm assuming you haven't watched the McMahon documentary
Not
on
yet.
Netflix.
No, I'm probably going to. I'm gonna find some way to watch it. Yeah, but I have not seen it.
It's interesting. I finished it today. I started it yesterday. I did the first 4 episodes yesterday,
Yeah.
and then I did the last 2 today.
I don't want to see it. I know I should care,
Interesting.
but I just can't.
If you want to see me rant about Vince McMahon, check out our last week's show of AEW Weekly that we posted on
Yes.
Tuesday.
Yeah, I heard.
But yeah, I wanna see it. I'm interested.
It's interesting.
I heard that
I'll
it's
say
kind
that.
of it's kind of like a history of WWF, kind of basically. Yeah.
Yeah, it's learning how Vince became in charge,
Yeah.
and what he did with that power.
Yeah.
I mean, but they cover
Oh.
all the scandals up to what's current and
Yeah.
what's a little current. They talk about that a little bit as well. But that's closer to the end of the actual show.
The Ring Boy scandal was probably the worst one in the WWF.
I didn't know that
What?
at all.
There were WWF employees that were like hiring boys out of the audience and shit so they could fuck them.
Yeah.
And several WWF executives had to resign their jobs because of all this. Pretty
Yep.
sick stuff.
And then Tony Atlas had some very interesting things to say about Pat Patterson.
Yeah, I did hear that. Yeah,
Yeah.
he said Pat Patterson would always grab my pecker
Yeah.
in the locker room.
Who's Pat Patterson?
Pat Patterson is like one of the WWF's. He was a long time the WWF's lead agent for shows, and he was the first Intercontinental Champion and one of the first openly gay wrestlers.
Yep.
Oh, that's how I know it. And who was saying this about him?
Tony Atlas. He was a star, kind of a star in the 80s.
Worked with The Rock's father. A little
Right?
bit.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I think they were tag team champions. Bam.
First ever black tag team champions during that time.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Big Hurricane Rana from Dralistico there. We got a good match.
Yeah, they talk
going.
about the Benoit situation.
Oof.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they cover a lot.
Whoa! There goes hologram.
Jesus.
I love it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't like the Beast. I think the Beast is very weak.
Nah.
So wait, who won?
But
Nobody
Steven
won.
said they're canceling
Oh.
Chucky.
After 3 seasons.
Oh yeah, Chucky's
I
canceled.
thought it got renewed. I thought I heard it got
For
renewed.
another 2 seasons.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to 5 seasons.
Oh,
That sucks.
nice move.
Wow. That's awful. I love that show.
That's really surprising.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's really
Oh my
good.
god, it's so good. We were
Really
talking
good.
yesterday about how good it
Leo,
is.
I know, is a big fan of it.
Very good. Like, we don't watch many shows on TV, but that's one we do watch.
Like that are
Yeah.
new.
That are new, yeah.
It's pretty much just that an Amazing Race, isn't it?
Pretty
Well, and I watch all the
Amazing Race. What are you, 80?
much.
Like,
It's really interesting. You get
Jesus.
to like see the world and see their
Yeah.
customs and stuff. You
we
get to
don't-
learn
we don't
stuff.
leave our house, but we get to see different things.
watch the History Channel. Like, you know, you'll learn stuff. You'll see shit.
It's more interesting than the History Channel because it's live. You know?
It's not live.
No, I said it's alive.
Oh,
Like they are in the culture. They're just thrown into
They're,
the
they're,
culture.
they're currently living even after the show has been made.
Yeah, they're thrown in the culture and they got to figure out how to get where the fuck they're supposed to go and all that shit.
It's like
I
nothing
enjoy it.
against the History Channel, but it really focuses on just certain countries' histories and then pretends like the rest of those countries don't exist. Maybe
Sure.
National Geographic Channel I would assume, is better at it than the History Channel, but
I
there's
like
countries
watching
that I've
Animal
like never
Planet.
heard of that they've been to. It's very interesting to me.
That sucks, Steven. And Steven
like-
says
I-
interested in Peacock Crystal Lake. I've heard a little about that coming,
Yeah.
but not much. Yeah,
I cannot believe that
I-
about Chucky. That's like upsetting.
that is upsetting.
I like Animal Planet.
And
When they do
cool.
like the planet documentaries about all the animals in
Mhm.
different countries.
Yeah.
Don't
I
watch it
also like
enough.
when Snoop Dogg
Never watch
commentates.
it. But when Snoop Dogg
Oh,
commentates,
dude, yeah, you have to watch Snoop Dogg commentate the Animal Planet. That's the best.
All right.
I feel like you learn more because Snoop Dogg's doing it.
I
okay.
prefer Sir David Attenborough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
sure,
really
you can
like.
have him too, but like get Snoop Dogg in there. You know what I mean?
And
Like,
So,
Stephen
Snoop's-
Fry does a
Snoop's
really
it.
good bird documentary on Netflix that I love.
Mm.
It's about like birds that like dance for sex. It's very funny. I used to show it to my
That
students when we were on
doesn't
Netflix.
sound
It's not,
funny
like,
at all.
appropriate, but-
oh, hologram
Like-
got the win. That was a good match there.
that was a
Who got the
4.
win?
Hologram.
Hologram. Interesting.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Are we ahead of you?
No. I just
Oh,
missed it. I'm way ahead. I'm seeing MX7.
Dude, he's watching the next episode of Big Bang Theory right now.
Very good match. That was the best match so far.
Definitely.
No, here comes Roosh. There you go. K kind of predicted that.
Well, remember last week I said I wanted him to be in a tag team with the Beast,
Yep.
but now that his brother's back,
Well, here now we might have all three here. There you go.
yes.
Oh wow,
Oh, bring
Awesome.
back to faction. Bring back to faction.
that's awesome. Hologram. Oh shit! Is he attacking all three? Hologram, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh shit!
Why would he do that?
I don't know.
That's
Dumb
like-
baby face.
Yeah, but that's-
Oh.
Like, for what reason? Like, that was a heel move. He just attacked 3 dudes.
Well,
like,
look, now
nothing.
Spider-Man had to fight the Sinister Six, and there's 6 of them. Okay, so
6 of him.
bad guys, baddies. So there's
The
3 of them.
baddies.
Hologram has to fight
You
them.
just say the
He just said
baddies.
LFI. I heard it. I heard it. He said LFI.
I've not seen or heard from
Okay.
him since
That's
we
cool.
exciting.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
cool.
does that mean
Girl.
he's having constantly?
That's awesome.
Oh, there's a lot of. Do you want
Chris
me-
Statty Laddie.
Do you want
She has like the worst fashion out of anyone in
you want me
AEW.
to come on here and ask why I went?
That McMahon also comments on the Benoit situation. Yeah, Dylan said that.
Is the loser.
You know, my take on the Benoit situation, I mean, it was terrible. I mean, obviously, it was a tragedy. It was horrific. But I don't blacklist him. I don't like hate Chris Benoit because I really I don't think he was in control of what he was doing at that point. You know, I think he had kind of from all of his concussions, he kind of like lost his mind. You know, and had
Yeah, it's the
CTE
So I have a heart.
or whatever. Yeah, I mean it was terrible. But like I said, I don't think he didn't do it on purpose. I think he was just his brain was gone at that point.
Yeah.
You know.
Should be saying, "Thank you, Stat." Because when
So,
you face,
like I said, it's terrible, but I don't black him out of my history at all.
maybe even both if you're lucky.
One guy that was on Vince McMahon's ass for years was some guy out of the New York Post, David Mushnick,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
He was on his ass from the Ring Boy scandal to the steroids to the cover-ups to all the recent shit, some of the other things that he's paid out. Brock Lesnar's wife, like he was on him. You got a lot of
Good.
guests though.
Like there's a human standing under that.
Oh Lord,
You got a lot of guests that do talk about a lot of things. Hulk Hogan admits that he ratted on Jesse Ventura about the union,
Mhm.
but yeah, it's a very, I honestly, it's a very interesting and eye-opening documentary for those who are, you know, don't really see both sides of a situation. I think everybody needs to watch it if you're a fan of wrestling. I mean, hey, if you don't want to see if Santa Claus was real or not, don't watch it. But if you want to be in the reality that we all live in, watch it. Educate yourself. It's good to educate yourself.
Yeah, and I
Why
think
the
a
hell are
lot
these
of
two on
us,
my TV?
I think a lot of us overlooked WWF's weird shit for years because they gave us so much entertainment. And speaking for myself,
It's people.
I mean, do what?
That's people. People don't.
Yeah.
People's morals will disintegrate or never be around if the entertainment is good.
That's true. That's true.
Look at the attendance. It's rised. Even with everything going on.
Yeah,
It's just skyrocketed.
crazy
more
to me.
sponsors, more deals, more everything.
Yeah, crazy.
I agree.
Yep.
And like I said, he still has shares in that stock. He's still making millions from WWE
Yep.
and UFC. Yeah, making millions of dollars.
He owns 41%.
Wow, I didn't realize it was that much. Holy shit.
When they split the deal with UFC, the shareholders gave 51% to UFC, Dana White, and everybody. So they had final decisions and marketing and stuff like that. But his share was about 41%,
Wow.
which is an extravagant amount of money.
Yeah.
You know, at 70, whatever he is now, I don't even know what you do with that money. Like,
Right, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I donate it. I do charity events. I would be building food trucks for the homeless. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I would stay busy doing shit to help out
Yeah.
people on, you know, less fortunate. Or, you know,
Having trouble hearing you, Dylan.
What's up?
Having trouble hearing you.
Oh, can you hear me now? No? Can you hear me now?
I
Who
can
the
hear
fuck
it.
is Felipe? What is this bullshit going on here?
Oh, it's Fashion Week.
Stop.
This sucks.
Yeah, this
I
is
thought they were
Fashion
just
Week.
unveiling whatever the fuck they did to this jacket, and then we were moving on. I hate this.
Yeah, I hate this. I wish I could fast forward life right now.
Me too.
I still can't. We're having trouble hearing you.
Is your mic
Wolf,
unplugged,
can you hear me?
dude?
Yeah,
It's
I
not
can hear you.
unplugged. I can barely hear
Oh, I
him.
can't hear him at
Hold
all.
on, let me
I
come
can
back.
hear Dylan.
I'll come back.
Can I hear you?
I just unmuted myself. Yeah. There.
Everything's still there.
What do you mean? Yeah, everything's there. Well, Dylan went away, but I think he's fixing his sound. Dylan, if you're watching, he'll let you in as soon as he's back in.
Both happened at once.
Yeah.
I thought Dylan somehow cut mine off.
Dylan turned off your phone with his magic.
Well, at least it happened during this.
Yeah, that's true. Of all the times to lose the feed during this fuck ass segment, it's pretty good. Ugh. I cannot believe that this. Well, here, plug your phone in so it's getting power while you get water. Or I'll just watch out, Ritz. Oh my god. I hate them now. I didn't used to hate them. I was on their side. I hate them.
Let that hate flow through you.
Bradley, chill out, baby. Here, I'll get her water so I don't have to wait. No, I'll wait till you're back in. Ugh. Bradley, come here, baby. Oh my god. Did you see his butt? You can see his butt. I don't want to see his butt.
Turn your sound off. All right, I guess. Search.
What's going on?
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, everybody. I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened there. Oh no, I do know what happened. I'm sorry, my phone died and sent me away. This sucks. This is the worst thing I've ever seen on AEW.
Bowling? No, I've seen. Okay, where?
You've seen
Yeah,
worse?
I've not watched the whole.
Oh, it's Billy Gunn.
Oh shit. He's always willing to show his ass, that's for sure.
He's the ass man.
Yep. True. What the fuck?
Hey, yo. He knows that thong anywhere. Hey, yo.
What is happening to AEW and make it stop?
Yeah, this is awful. This is terrible.
This is the worst thing I've ever seen them do.
You ever what?
I've ever seen them. This is the worst.
Yeah, definitely. Oh. Yeah, fuck all this shit. They can keep this shit in WWE for real. I don't know who's amused by this.
How are they not booing?
Yeah, I don't know. I would be booing the shit out of that.
You just scared.
Oh, really? Okay, sorry. I'm adjusting my brightness.
Worst fucking show I ever saw.
No.
Jordan. It's the worst segment.
Worst segment, yeah. It
Worst
was.
fucking
It
show
just
ever
didn't
seen.
really.
No, I've
Are
seen
we
way
doing
worse
t-shirts
shows.
today, by the way?
Just
Segment,
one
no,
bad
no.
segment. Didn't really. I mean, it was just a silly thing that just was like, okay, now we get to the feud.
Oh, he says segment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Worst segment I've ever seen in
we never
AEW.
have to see something like that.
Wait, are we doing t-shirts today?
Oh yeah, t-shirt check.
Yeah.
What you got? Oh, Wolf went away.
Oh, he ran away.
I'll say mine first. I got my FTR
Oh, you can take that and throw that out. Jesus.
Living Legend shirt.
I'm wearing Star Wars. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's cool.
How
I'm wearing
do you come on a wrestling show and wear Star Wars?
I took the first shirt from my
You have AEW merch.
stand right here. Yeah, I have one AEW
Doesn't
merch.
matter. It
I
doesn't
don't want to
matter.
be wearing
That's
the same thing
AEW
over and over again.
merch. You
You guys might judge me for not being.
Well, if I totally approve of your Star Wars merchandise shirt,
Yeah.
Yes.
Not AEW at all.
I'm not wearing anything
AEW. Are you wearing an AEW shirt?
No, I'm just wearing a black shirt with an orange sweater because Halloween. In my defense, we didn't have power till like 10 minutes before this, and then I had to make both of us dinner in like 10 minutes. So I didn't change. Sorry.
Good excuse. I like it.
Yep.
I like it. I'm wearing a No Bones About Wrestling
Oh,
t-shirt.
nice. Beautiful.
So-
Beautiful.
I think I
I
got
love
the
it.
best shirt of the house. You know?
I love it.
I
Yes.
was
Yeah.
just saying, we have to send Wolf one of those. How have we
Yeah.
not done that yet?
Yeah, we
I
need some
apologize,
Wolf.
Like,
Yes, I'm
you're on
sorry.
here so much for us. Like, we need to send you a shirt.
Yep.
We will get on that. We'll send it the same day we mail Dylan his birthday presents from May because we're really on top of it here.
Why can't we just open them now?
No, I'm gonna mail it. I'm gonna mail it Monday. I promise.
You can mail it whenever you want, but just let's open them now. Let's get one out of the way.
I'm gonna mail it Monday.
It's all right. I don't like
mail it
surprises.
Monday.
Just open them up.
They're upstairs. He probably doesn't want to go up the stairs. If I had to guess, it's a laziness issue. And not
No, I just want him to open the presents.
I'll
So
open
here-
them up on a show.
You can open them up on a show. Yeah. So here,
All right,
Jordan
so then
says.
the next collision that I have the items, I'll wait because I don't want to. I'm not going to be doing watch-alongs for collision. I'm only going to do watch-alongs for Dynamite.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I
going to
was
do
gonna
collision
announce.
with you guys.
Okay, I was gonna make an announcement. We're doing a Dynamite watch along this week, but we are not doing a Collision watch along next week.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday we're not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
we're gonna play board games with our neighbors.
yeah. But
Wow,
It's like the
that
first time we've
sounds
left the house
not
to
exciting.
go to not a parent's house.
That
Yeah,
sounds so not exciting.
right, we usually don't leave the house except to see family. True.
We
Yeah.
love board games. What are you saying about board games,
No,
Dylan?
board games, old people thing. Hanging out with the neighbor playing a fucking board games, extreme old people thing.
In our
You know,
defense, they're
That's
younger
like-
than us.
that's what.
They're younger. They're like
Yeah.
25, maybe something like that.
Oh, so they're trying to get a tax. They're trying to get a tax break.
What?
Do you think they're in their 30s?
No, I think they were like just in college. I thought.
Oh, I have no idea. I can't. Tell
I don't know how.
Yes, lumberjack Juice Robinson.
Let's go.
Wait a second.
Oh, love
Juice
it.
Robertson's
Love it.
back, and he's with
Oh.
Eggman.
No.
it's a
He's
lumberjack match.
just
All the
outside,
extras
just
are gonna be
a
lumberjacks
Oh,
around the
lumberjack match.
outside. Let's see. We got Dark Order. We got the Guns and Juice. Who else are our lumberjacks? I love Juice Robertson so much.
Jordan there says I've been watching AEW since the beginning. It makes me want to cry now. It's so bad. I hope you don't mean the whole product, but that segment, yeah, it was the worst thing I've ever seen AEW do. I hate it. He says, I'm literally wearing an AEW Max shirt. Mox shirt, excuse me. I'm sorry. I turned my brightness down so my phone doesn't die again. All right, cool. Yeah, I like Moxley. Jordan says, Juice is the funniest. He could run this company.
Hell yeah.
I'm with you there, man. Yeah. Maybe maybe in like 6 months, Juice Robinson title run, world title run.
Oh,
Let's do it. He is
I love
always entertaining.
yeah.
No.
And he's like a good wrestler, you know?
Exactly.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you get guys that are like really
Just
entertaining,
leave
but in the ring it's
him
like
where he's at.
You know what?
Leave him where he's at. Hurricane didn't get better as a cruiserweight champion. You know what I mean? Like, just leave him where he's at. Leave him where he's at. He's still
Juice
great.
Robinson to
Great.
Hurricane?
Yeah. No, Juice Robinson's so much better than
So much
Hurricane.
better than Hurricane. I'm like, we're from North Carolina. We're supposed to like Hurricane. And he's okay. But he's no Juice Robinson.
He's no Juice. Yeah. Jordan says, hell yeah, when he acts like a dog peeing on people.
Yes,
See, for
that's
me,
my favorite.
that's the only time. That's the only thing he does I don't
I
like.
love it.
He loves it. No.
I think it's hilarious.
But otherwise, yeah, I love him. He brings so much energy. You know, you gotta love him. You gotta love the guy.
What the fuck is Austin Gunn wearing as a lumberjack?
We got Satnam Singh and Jay Lethal and yeah, the Guns, Juice Robinson.
So it's because it's a strap match. All the lumberjacks have straps. You were right. You thought that's what it was going to. Very interesting.
Jay Lethal, of course. Oh, absolutely. The animosity between Hangman and Lethal dates back to Ring of Honor.
They need more lumberjacks than these like 6 dudes. Where's the?
Yeah.
They have like 100 people on their roster.
No, they got
Which Page was a part of.
yeah, got like 6 or 7. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they need like 15.
Oh, Jarrett on instant retreats to the
Yep.
outside, but stares to
Like their women's lumberjack match had more women around the apron. You know, remember that not very good match?
bring the man back to the
Oh, this should be good. I hope it's good.
Mhm.
Oh, they had their chance. Also, high whipping and save yourself high, go right back in. It's the lariat pick up. Oh, did it? No. Rolled up. Oh, wait a minute. Jericho,
Wait, they don't have straps. Only the lumberjacks have straps.
Yes,
Oh, I don't care for that.
that's not what I expected. Yeah,
I thought it was a strap match with lumberjacks.
and Shivani just referred to Jarrett as Jericho.
And Jared really here maybe didn't expect that man.
It was a long night in Tony Schiavone's defense.
True.
This was like his 5th hour of wrestling or something.
True. Jarrett and the oddities. Jordan says, how would y'all rate Dynamite this past Wednesday?
4 out of 5.
Let's see. What'd you say?
4 out of 5.
I am biased because I hated the main event. I thought it was stupid that it was happening in the first place, and then the result of it, I still am like mentally struggling with accepting. So I'm gonna leave my rating out because it's just my own personal bias.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad show. I just can't get past Moxley
Yeah.
taking Darby's title shot. Like, it pisses me off.
Yeah, I'd say 4 bones out of 5. I gave the Young Bucks versus Ospreay and Fletcher 5 bones out of 5, and the Allen and Moxley match 4 bones out of 5. And the Hook Roderick Strong match I enjoyed. I gave that 4 bones out of 5. So yeah, I'll give the whole show 4 bones out of 5. I enjoyed it. The McGuinness and Danielson match felt really anticlimactic, and it felt like they never really got like synced up to where it should have been for me. So it wasn't terrible or anything. I'll give it like 3.5 bones out of 5 maybe, but it was not what I was expecting for that match. Yeah, good show. Good show. Jordan tag title match was decent but predictable. Yeah, and that's the only thing is I predicted every match on the card. I predicted all of them correct before it happened. But that's not saying much because they were very predictable.
How did I not know that Adam Page was a teacher? What did he teach? Do you know?
Say what?
Lumberjack.
He was a teacher in the state of Virginia.
What brings that up?
They just were talking about it 3 seconds ago on our television.
Oh, I don't know. Damn, they're whipping the shit out of Jeff Jarrett.
He was
What did you say you got?
a wood teacher,
Wood
shop
shop?
steward.
Are you making
I
this up?
thought he was an English teacher. I'm pretty sure he was an English teacher.
No, can't say English in his vocabulary. As a cowboy, there's no English in that vocabulary.
He was an
But
English teacher.
wrestling cattle, I could see that.
Jordan says I should go back and rewatch the main event. I want to see Darby and Mox war. It was a good main event. Good main event,
The
definitely.
ending was unsatisfactory.
It was fine. We
It
all
was
knew it was
very good.
coming. We all knew it was coming. But yeah, it was a
What
I
point-
didn't know it was coming because
4.5.
I refused to accept it in my heart.
It was the second best match of the night for sure.
Yeah, I had because I've been writing down everything.
I'm sorry you missed most of it, Jordan. I would definitely go back
Yeah, I would
and
too.
check it out. Yeah. All the matches, like I said, they weren't all great, but they were all worth seeing, I think.
What is happening?
The TV kind of cut out.
Yeah, us too. Yeah.
And then it like fast forwarded.
And now it's
yeah.
out again.
Again.
Oh shit. Well fucking come on.
The Bucks and Osprey match was really good.
Yeah.
That was a 5 out of 5. And Darby and Moxley was a 4 out of 5.
Yep.
And so was Danielson and Bryan.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what's happening?
Collision number 2436, part 4, segment 7, 8, 9, 10. All right.
Dude,
That
it's
sucks.
taped. Get your shit together.
For real.
Wait, we're rewatching the whole entire show now?
No, because now it's in the middle of the match where he's flipping them off, but we've seen this part already.
No, yeah.
So,
Oh, we saw this part of the match?
I mean, we saw the part where he was just flipping them off earlier, like walking around in a circle. Yeah.
See, I watch every show twice because I can't really pay attention to matches when we're doing all this stuff.
Yeah,
try really
I
hard
get
to
you.
not
I'm
watch
sorry.
it.
It's fine. That's part of it, you know.
Wait a second. What time is the show over?
It's supposed to be 10. Yeah.
Yeah, we got like 13 minutes till 10.
Oh, for real?
23 minutes till 10.
Oh,
Yeah, but they always run over.
that sucks. I didn't realize. Oh, 23.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
didn't realize how
and we
close
still
we
got
were.
Okada and Sammy.
Right.
Yeah.
So Okada and Sammy are going to get dog shit numbers?
No, dude,
Gonna
they're
get,
gonna run
what,
over.
10
They
minutes?
always run over.
I'm gonna just say this right now. I'm ahead, and I'm seeing Sammy and Okada now.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
Definitely don't let us know.
Cool.
What
Don't say another word now till the show's over.
I won't.
happened.
well, like they're still replaying stuff we already saw. This is when you were like, oh, they're beating the shit out of him. You know,
Yeah.
like that just rehappened.
Rehappened. Was there anything in between hologram and this? A match? No.
Yeah, Yuta, the BCC and Private Party. So far we've had.
No, that was
No.
before it.
That was before.
Oh yeah. So far we've had. So it started off with Saraya and Jamie.
Yeah.
Then it was the Learning Tree versus the Conglomeration.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
Then we had Big Bill. I'm sorry, Brody King and Action Andretti.
Yep.
Then we had Jack Perry and Minoru Suzuki.
Yep.
Then we had BCC and Private Party.
Yep.
Hologram, Dralistico, and that trash guy Beast. And now we're up to Jeff Jarrett and Hangman.
All right.
Who won the learning?
And then after that is going to be
Learning Tree.
Okada and Sammy.
Yep. I got you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So one women's match.
Yeah, one women's match. Yep. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Cool. Is yours also trying to buffer?
No, we're watching commercials.
All right. I'm not watching commercials anymore. I'm trying to watch the damn show. That's not happening. So, commercial break in progress. The program.
Wolf is seeing the Okada match already.
Yeah, and he talks one time. He goes into timeout for the rest of the year.
No, he's good about not spoiling things if he's ahead. But I mean, like, does that mean how are they going to catch us up?
We'll figure
We're
it
not
out.
going to know what happens
TV
with Jeff
Dylan?
Jarrett and Hangman.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Dylan, are you on YouTube TV?
No, I'm on the TNT app.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to hit another ad. Oh, no, I'm over.
Oh, our show's back.
Now we're back.
Yeah, our show's back. All right, cool.
Jarrett.
No, I don't pay no more for YouTube TV. No more. Because I have Optimum, so I could just pay. I could just sign into the apps on the internet, and that's that.
Man, it keeps going up too.
Yeah,
Jordan
it's $72.99 now.
Jordan says, "Do y'all watch indies like GCW?" And they says WR. I don't know what WR is.
Wrestling Revolver.
It's what?
I keep up with it. Wrestling Revolver.
Oh, okay. I've heard of that. Okay.
I do. I also follow House of Glory, MLW, and some local shows in where I live.
We keep up with AML, which is it's a southern indie promotion. That's the only one. It's not because I don't like indie wrestling. I love indie wrestling. It's just time, you know. There's only so much time I can devote to wrestling every week.
Are we gonna get a Hangman Adam Page Juice Robinson feud?
Maybe. But yeah, and we dedicate most of our time to AEW. Bam! Jeff Jarrett off the top rope.
That is a good way to do the get men gathering in order to catch them without making it look like men gathering to catch someone.
Right.
I love Jeff.
Oh, you'll be proud of me, Kay. I had beet juice today.
Yeah,
God.
juice? Really? I thought you told me I was a serial killer because I like
know.
beets, and you drank the juice of beets?
I drank, it was beet juice and oranges.
Huh.
And
is that good?
Oh.
it was good, but my tummy hurts.
Oof.
Yeah, that's a lot of sugar.
No, it's a lot of
like
beets,
natural sugar.
all right?
Like,
it was a lot of beets. My body, I lost 3 to 6 pounds because of that beet juice.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So Jordan, yeah, about the indies, yeah, if I had more time I would, but honestly I'm more interested in like the Mexican promotions like CMLL and AAA. I like Lucha Libre, so if I can find some more time for wrestling, that's what I would watch is the Mexican stuff. Yeah.
I can fit into my skinny jeans again. That's exciting.
That's good. That's good. I keep getting fatter and fatter.
I just thought it was an
It's all right. I'm going to go to Taco Bell at one of these points and just go right back to it. Have you? Oh, so you don't eat meat, but you don't have to eat the meat. But there's the new Crunch Wrap that has a big Cheez It in the Crunch Wrap.
Yeah. Cheez-Its?
Like a huge Cheez It in the Crunch Wrap.
That sounds delicious.
That sounds good.
Yeah, you can get it with black beans. You don't have to get any meat in there.
Yeah.
No, I'd rather just have the Cheez-Its. Is that an option?
That is to die for. But you got to get it with like creamy jalapeno sauce inside and get it next to a restroom because it'll just
yeah, definitely.
It'll come right at you. It'll fight you.
Oh my God! Look at his back.
I used to love Taco Bell, but now there's no way I would eat that.
Yeah, when I come back down again, we'll go to Taco Bell.
No, I don't want to go to Taco Bell.
I won't tell you it's from Taco Bell. I'll tell you that it was from like a Spanish place.
You cannot hide the fact something is from Taco Bell.
Yeah.
You can like
yes, you can.
12 feet of it,
there's different states that make Taco Bell food look really good. All right. New York only makes it like it's slop. Fucking in a tortilla.
Jordan says, I ordered a few AAA events. Yeah, cool. That's one of my favorite wrestlers is El Hijo del Vikingo. And yeah, he's in AAA still. And I'm not sure if he's come back to the ring or not, but I know he was close. And Jordan says, never watched House of Glory. Heard a famous guy was supposed to buy it. You know anything about that, Dylan?
No.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that either. I've seen one House of Glory show. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
And he's trying to fight his way out of this, literally and figuratively.
Yeah, AML, the promotion we like here in the South, like North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia. They get some big stars. They had Nick Nemeth on the last show we went to.
Mhm.
Who else have we seen wrestle? We saw Kurt Angle. He didn't wrestle.
Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali. We saw wrestle. Yeah. They give us stars.
The Grizzled Young Vets.
Yep.
The Guns.
Yep. Saw the Guns while they were tag champs.
Yeah. Two Cold Scorpio. Who's else? The Top Dollar, I think was. I don't know.
Yeah, what's his name? Top Dollar, whatever it's called now.
And FTR, I think, is going to wrestle there soon because they came out and Dax came out and did a promo at the last show.
Yep, we saw them.
With
your dog in.
Yeah, you kind of know what else we saw there. Red Velvet came, but I think she just did an autograph signing. I don't think she wrestled.
Yeah, my point being, anyways, I'm not sure how they get all these names, like big names, but they do. Yeah, they do. Oh, yeah, because they run WrestleCade, right, which is this huge autograph thing. It's a huge wrestling convention. That's right. That's how they do it.
Yes, that's absolutely how
So, like, the guy who runs it, Tracy Myers, he, like, knows everybody, apparently, and, yeah.
Well, and a lot of people came up through AML.
It's true, yeah.
You know, like, they used to have, they update their roster pretty frequently, but, like, Thunder Rosa used to be on their roster. Diamante is currently on their roster. Griff Garrison's on there. Cody wrestled there briefly. Anyway, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. And Jordan says Vikingo is like the most amazing wrestler I've ever seen. I pretty much agree. And here, I'm trying to show it. There is my... I'll get it closer. There's my signed... Ooh, there
Authentic.
it is. Signed El Hijo del Vikingo photo that Dylan gave me as a present. So that was an awesome present. And he also gave Kay... There's a glare, but...
That's because she's got a pumpkin on her right now.
Yeah, he gave Kay this signed Thunder Rosa and...
Authentic. Damn it.
The
Authentic.
Thunder Rosa action figure there, too. Which we've got all displayed. But
I forgot I got the action figure, too.
Yep, can't see it all. Yeah, that was an awesome gift.
Yeah. Thank you, darling.
I love Vikingo. I love Hologram. I love Will Ospreay. Those are probably
he
my
wouldn't
favorite
shut
guys going.
up about Vikingo all week long.
Say
Every day, Vikingo this, Vikingo that. I was like, all right, already. My God. Like, isn't there somebody else you want to talk about? No, I'm kidding. No, he is. He's very talented. He's very good. I hope that he's doing well and everything from the injury, but we'll see.
Yes.
Time will tell.
New Fraser.
Yeah, it's on Paramount.
I didn't know it came back for another season.
Yeah.
We love Fraser.
They've traded your baby for
Yeah,
Frazier's
that's
a good
another
show.
show.
I
I
like
guess that's
Will and
another
Grace
show we
better.
watched. We are 80 years old, apparently.
Yes, you are. I like Will and Grace better.
Never seen it.
I loved Will and Grace.
Never seen Will and
Never seen it.
That's a really good show.
Like I said,
It's a straight woman that lives with a gay guy in an apartment in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a very interesting show. It's very funny.
all right, I might check it out.
Sean
I love-
Hayes is in it.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah.
I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah.
What, who'd you say?
Ducky.
Sean
from,
Hayes?
Oh, yeah, yes, I do, yeah.
He's in that. That was
He's
like
the
his
best
biggest
part.
like TV show that put him on the map.
Mhm.
Let me check it out. I love to laugh. That's about my favorite thing in life, is to laugh.
The woman from the Coal Miner's Daughter episode of Murder, She Wrote is on it. She also plays Ron Swanson's second wife, Tammy, and
What are you telling me?
telling me someone else was on Will and Grace. She plays Karen on Will and Grace. She was like my second favorite character after Jack.
I'm very confused right now. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Jordan
excited.
said, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, Dylan's a very awesome guy. He says, Will Ospreay is talked about like a king, too. And he deserves it, man. I love him. He says, but he's amazing too. Yeah, for sure. Sure.
He's the only monarchy allowed in our house.
He's part of a monarchy?
No, because he's the king of wrestling, yeah.
Oh, he's the king of wrestling.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, for my money, just if you take everything in, mic work and in the ring, I think Ospreay is the best wrestler in definitely in the Western Hemisphere right now. Because I don't watch Japanese wrestling, so I don't want to say in the world. So I'll say in the Western Hemisphere.
I'd say the world. Actually,
You'll
well,
say the world.
yeah. I mean, actually, I would probably say Brian.
He's got fire.
Brian Danielson. Okay,
Brian, yeah.
that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. The rings, the entranceway is different. They shoot fire.
I
from
like
it
I
now.
like the new Titantron.
Yeah, that's cool.
You think that's gonna be permanent like that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Not if they want people to keep jumping off of it, but
Man, that match
that match was awesome.
was fucking crazy. That bunkhouse brawl, and Dylan gave it a 3 out of 5.
It was
Yes,
just
I
a
did.
crazy time that night.
Yeah, exactly. And I gave it a 5 bones out of 5. That match was wild.
That's a terrible. That's a terrible rating.
Very violent. But yeah, again, like it's been a fun night of wrestling, but aside from the trios title match, I got every match right. I mean, I that one I honestly didn't make a pick of in my head, but otherwise I got every match right. Like AEW needs to mix in some unpredictability for sure.
2 matches have been done.
Brody King versus Action Andretti.
100%. That's a 1.
Yeah,
That's a 1.
yeah. That's a
I'm
0.
giving a top to Brody to give him the 1.
Yeah. And what
That's
else?
Learning Tree and the Conglomeration. That was a 2 out of 5.
Did you call them the Abomination?
Yes.
I did not see enough of that one to judge yet. Yeah, I gotta
2
watch
out
the
of
show
5.
again.
Jamie Hayter and Soraya, 3 out of 5. Very good women's match. Way better than the Mariah May match that we saw on Wednesday. By far.
You two with your Sarayas, you're killing me.
Yeah, Saraya.
Her
Saraya.
name is Saraya. You and Wolf both with their Sarayas.
It's Soraya. That's how she
No,
pronounced
it's not. They say Saraya. She says Saraya. It was a Saraya rules
Is it
match.
Soraya?
Her name
All right,
is
so then I'm the
Saraya.
idiot.
I don't care.
3 out of 5 for the BCC match.
Well, primarily a scientific wrestler is not takes the win.
Hey, Hologram, Juristico, and the Beast, I give 4 out of 5. I thought that was really good. Jeff Jarrett Hangman, 2 out of 5.
Oof.
2 out of 5.
Yes.
I don't
2 out of
reveal
5.
my ratings until AEW Weekly, which you can catch every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
You did tell us like 3 of your Wednesday.
Jack Perry match, 3 out of 5.
Earlier tonight.
Did I?
You did, yeah.
Oh, yes, I did. I forgot we hadn't done the show yet.
I almost said something.
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Yeah.
The Jack Perry match is a 3 out of 5.
Juice Robinson versus Hangman.
I'll say nothing.
Oh no, that was a 2 out of 5.
Which one, Jack Perry?
No, Jack Perry was a 3 out of 5. The Hangman Jeff Jarrett was 2 out
No,
of 5.
I wasn't talking about that match. I'm saying they just announced Juice
Oh,
Robinson versus Hangman.
Oh, when?
5th anniversary Dynamite.
Nice.
Did you not see me die and like melt dramatically into my chair?
I wondered what you were doing.
Yeah.
And does he make it look easier? What? He certainly doesn't.
Steven says 3 pains in the ass learning tree.
Yeah.
I like this.
This show's borderlining a 4.
Been a good show. It's
borderlining a 4. It depends on how this goes. So far, they're doing all right.
Yeah, except the Brody King match. I think it's Diamond Cutter. Fuck yes. Jordan says Sammy actually has TV time. Yeah, thankfully. I love Sammy Guevara. And Steven says Bang Bang Gang have been on a losing streak lately. Yeah. Need the switchblade. Yeah, I would love for Jay White to come back. I thought he was going to come back on one of the Grand Slam shows, and
Nobody came back.
well, we don't know. The show's not over. The show's not over.
Oh,
So like we have like a giant laundry list of men and women who are ready for a comeback
Yeah.
from injury, and none of them are showing up. Like we had MVP show up.
Yeah.
He wasn't on the list.
Yeah.
we're
Well, that
getting
was
the
surprising.
Hurt Business.
That was a nice the Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah.
That's what they're calling it.
Yeah,
Yep.
if you
But it's not-
people zoomed in on his card he had on
Yeah.
Wednesday, and it says Hurt Syndicate on it. I guess the other company owns Hurt Business.
Yeah, that
Why
makes
would they want
sense.
to go with a name so close though?
So people know it's a continuation of it.
Yeah, they shouldn't continue stories from that company. Look at the fucking.
Yeah, but
NXL
everybody
collection.
knows about that story, so it makes sense to
And
continue.
also
it.
now with Ricochet over there, they could finally give Ricochet that Hurt Business push, because he was supposed to be in there in WWE when they were trying to reestablish the Hurt Business at one point with
Oh.
Shelton and Apollo, Omos, and Bobby. They
I
wanted
didn't
to
see it
add
at that
in.
point.
Yeah, they wanted to add in Ricochet, but then it never happened. Hurt Business fell apart. Sheldon got released. Like, Apollo wasn't doing anything but NXT and house shows and just being a guy to put over talent, like nothing serious. But I would be more excited.
Cruz.
Yeah, like I would be more excited to see Swerve and Benjamin go one-on-one and Swerve and Ricochet go one-on-one, because they've already had Puma and Swerve face each other in the Indies down in Mexico.
Right.
Now they have TV time. Now let's let them go.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
I would
and
love to
especially
see
if you
that,
guys
yeah.
listen to the Breakfast Club show with Swerve recently, that he doesn't want to go back to WWE because Tony lets him just take the flag and run it. Like there is no red tape, there's no nothing, and that's exciting. Having that freedom and no real limit or like ceiling to stop at is good. But y'all need to watch The Penguin for sure.
Okay, I'll give it a
Yeah, I
try.
want to see it.
Yeah, it's
It looks like The Sopranos meet Batman. Is what makes me think
Yeah.
of from the commercial.
Little
it's a
bit.
very good synopsis. Yeah.
Jordan says Jericho really let himself go.
Yeah, he does.
A little.
He's
Sometimes
been
it's weird.
he's been
Sometimes
drinking a little bit too much of the bubbly
I
and
think
rocking
so.
out on the cruises.
Well, sometimes he looks pretty good, and sometimes he looks pretty flabby. So it goes back and forth for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not one to talk, but still, like, at least I admit it.
But Jericho, I think he's still good in the ring. He's not what he once was for sure, but
Definitely.
I think he
not.
still has good matches. I really
You
do.
can't polish a turd.
He's
still
not
a
a
turd.
turd. He's not a turd.
You can't polish a turd. It's still
He
a
can
turd.
still do the lion salt, and I think he said something like, whenever I can't do the lion salt is when I know it's time to hang it up. I mean, for a 50-plus-year-old wrestler, I think he's pretty damn good.
Yeah, if you like senior citizens fighting over rice pudding, sure.
Like I said, I don't care what age people are. I don't care. I care about their performance.
I
don't
do,
care-
because I don't want
care-
I don't want them to die on TV. You know what I mean? Like I don't want them to be wrestling, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, I'm coming, Stella, and he falls down to his last breath. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm coming.
Steven?
Like, no thanks. Or I pay to go watch him perform at a pay-per-view, and all of a sudden he's and falls and collapses.
Yeah.
No thanks. I don't want to be an eyewitness. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Let me see here.
Yeah,
Steven
see,
says-
just waiting for the AARP sponsorships. Me too.
Oh,
I'm
me too.
waiting. When do they come knocking? Tony has the
Oh my
money.
god, I can't wait till I can fucking retire.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Jesus Christ, bring it
Me
on,
neither.
old age.
I am.
Oh,
Well, no. 30, 20, 33, 20. I'm closer to retiring than than when I began working. Barely. So that feels
Isn't
good.
retirement like
You don't have any
68?
retirement. You gotta have a retirement.
No, there's Social Security.
Yeah, you can't live off Social Security.
That's
Watch
68.
me. Watch me.
What are you gonna eat? Dollar menu food for the rest of your life? Like,
I'll figure it out. Shit. By the time I'm 68, fucking, I'll probably be dead because we're all gonna be running through the fucking forests and tribes with like warfare with fucking spears and crossbows.
when the
and
hell did we go backwards in evolution?
Because all the fucking computers are gonna.
He's talking about the collapse of society.
Right.
The inevitable
yes.
collapse of society.
Yes, which will definitely happen before I am 68 years old.
Picture zombie apocalypse, but with no zombies.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what he's talking about.
It's coming. It's coming, everyone. So prepare yourselves, because this shit's coming.
So then what the fuck are we doing now on the internet? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
we're
what
just
the hell are we
jacking off
doing
here.
now?
That's all we're doing. Just jerking off, just waiting for it to come. You know?
Gritting our teeth like we talked about last Saturday.
Exactly. Gritting our teeth.
Yeah. Taking it in the ass, gritting our teeth. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, for all the computers, they get the AI, they decide like, well, we're too smart to help these humans, and then they all just blow up at once, and no computer ever works again in the history of the world. And we're running through the forests, like just in tribes and fighting each other for food and fucking rocks or whatever money is at that point, you know.
Rocks.
Whatever money is at that point, you know, who knows what money will be? I don't know. Sex, maybe sex.
I was gonna say barter system.
Yeah, barter system. Yeah, just sex
I would
will rule the
love for
world.
you to do a podcast once a week, just rattling off ideas, just fucking going on your own tangents. Start off with like, oh, listen, I had a bean burrito or whatever today. Speaking of bean burritos, and just start Bill Burring your whole entire podcast, rambling about evolution. Darwin's wrong, Elon Musk is AI. I would wholeheartedly promote that show so much.
I would pull a John Moxley if Asa went on a podcast starting to talk about how evolution is not real and how Darwin was wrong. You would just see a bag slowly creep up from behind him.
That could be a skit. That could be a whole work right there.
Watch out for me, everybody.
Listen,
science teacher.
And we could we'll title it "Let Asa Talk." That's it. Just let Asa talk. Done. Simple, short, sweet.
This is the worst idea
I love it.
I've ever had.
I love it.
Oh my god, we'd make millions.
Absolutely love it.
We'd make millions. Just come up like throughout the week when you have a crazy idea, you just write it down on a notepad and you just let it bubble like Mentos and Coke. You just let it bubble. And then on Sunday, you just pop the top and just explode for like 2 hours straight. Everybody's not real.
Say, don't like a note in your phone, but write it down on a piece of paper.
Yeah,
that's a man that knows you're right.
I want the first 30 minutes
like...
of the first episode to be you finding that piece of paper of notes that you put and wrote the list up, and just you talking about how you lost it. It's 30 minutes right there of pure comedy. Oh my god, I'd pay to see that shit. I'd pay to see that shit.
I feel like this would be like free therapy. You know, I really am enjoying this
idea.
idea.
For you just to rattle off shit. Just let it all hang.
You don't want to let people in, Ben.
No, absolutely. Let them in.
I got
just
nothing to
open
lose.
your brain and just let them in. You know what I mean?
I have something to lose. I don't want people to be like, oh yeah, she's the teacher whose husband's fucking nuts.
Oh god,
no, you're not involved in any of this.
Mm-hmm.
You're still doing AEW content. Yeah. You took over AEW Weekly. It's now your show.
No, but I teach teenagers. Like, they found his horror shit from when he did that before we started doing AEW stuff. That is part of why I don't use my real name.
We'll have to put it on the dark web.
Let them in. Let them in. Dude, you guys can. But yeah, imagine that took off, and you started making money off of that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you wouldn't have to worry about retirement. You could retire. You could retire K. Like, we're done here.
Yes.
Like I said, that paper shit, that's gonna be worthless soon. Watch it. Watch out.
I love it.
You know, everybody's all about stacking that paper. That shit is fucking worthless. They're just printing it and printing it and printing it and printing it, and it's not worth a fucking thing.
There you
That's why
go.
we
This
don't
is the
have
first
any.
episode right now. This is a preview. It's a preview, a snippet before the
it
real
has
show
nothing
starts.
backing it. They're just printing it and printing it and printing it and saying, "Oh, this is 10, this is 1, this is 20, this is 50." It's nothing. It's all because it's all in our brains. That's the
Oh
only
my
reason
god.
it's
Okay,
anything.
we're not starting this now.
The moment happens that we're
Let
all
him
like,
go,
"Oh, it's
baby.
nothing,"
Let him go.
then it
Oh, I
becomes
hate you.
nothing. It will be
Oh my
nothing.
God.
Let him go. Let him go. Absolutely. Grab a microphone. Let him go.
Yeah.
Just let him.
Yeah. All the fucking grid just goes all the way down, and the money just becomes fucking
Oh man. Keep going.
fucking firewood, you know, for heat.
Oh shit. Ah,
Just wait. Just
we're making
remember.
that
Just
podcast
remember.
next year. We're making it. We're making it.
I'm sorry, I missed all these
You
comments.
missed
I'm
all
sorry.
the comments. You missed the whole damn show. Like,
Jordan,
absolutely just ranting.
Jordan, I did. Jordan was talking about the movie The Wrestler, where he died in the ring. He didn't. Yeah.
Oh,
Where he doesn't. He was talking about how Dylan doesn't want to see someone
1st.
die.
Yeah, January 1st, we're starting that podcast.
January 1st. I don't know.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna let you go off.
No, he
Just
says
like-
World War III is coming before then. You won't have time.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I
It's
said.
gonna start
Perfect.
tomorrow.
That'll be the first episode. What's coming, Asa?
World War
What's
III.
coming? What's coming?
And I tell you, you know, Israel. They just
Great.
killed
Don't
They just
let it
killed
run.
the
Yeah,
leader
let him
of
go.
Hezbollah
Let him
yesterday,
go. Let him go.
and
This
now
is therapy for him.
Iran is sending in troops. But we
Yeah.
say now we're not sending in troops, but we're going to be sending in troops. You watch it. World War III is brewing right now. It's the closest we've ever been to World War III. That shit's going to happen.
I give his new podcast a 5 out of 5. I give AEW Collision a 3.5 out of 5. That's what I'm doing. Let him go. January
Jordan's
1st.
with me.
Yeah,
I'll be
listen.
Social Security by the
This
time
channel is canceled.
Even though
Done.
Jordan says that may be a good thing, no internet. See, I agree, but it'll be tough to communicate then, you know?
Well, the biggest problem is that is where all of our resources are now. Like I used to have all these awesome books before someone stole them from me.
Special
about,
guest
like,
on the
about,
first
like,
episode?
homesteading and stuff, you know, like the Foxfire books. They're awesome. Anyway, so like all the life skills that I need to learn, they're all on the internet.
Steven
It's
said
just-
this
I let
channel
off
is
the biggest-
canceled.
I literally have let off a bomb. This is it.
Oh,
They're gonna find me execution style shot before next week.
I
This,
did it.
this has been our
Fine.
final broadcast, everyone. Don't forget my words. Train yourself in how to find food in the forest. How to build furniture. If you want to sit down, you're gonna have to make your own fucking furniture.
That's what the rocks are for. Your precious rocks that you're talking about. People
That
collect.
doesn't sound
Sit
comfortable.
on a rock.
That doesn't sound comfortable.
Be smooth out the edges.
No, the ground is not. That's why people built chairs, because the ground
Oh.
is uncomfortable to sit on.
I find it pretty comfy.
Who's ready for this podcast? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my god.
Lord.
It's gonna be award-winning content here.
All right.
Okay, let's
talk about AEW.
yeah. Sorry everybody. I went off the rails there.
In for a little bit.
I'm gonna
All
go.
right. Collision was interesting.
Lemon.
So was this watch along.
Lemon.
Yeah. I mean, see, I don't know. Like the matches felt like all right, but it definitely like I don't know. It just kind of was not really. I feel like it didn't really give us more towards like future shows, especially Wrestle Dream.
Mhm.
The only thing we got was Hangman and Juice on Dynamite.
Mhm.
And I guess Wheeler kind of still trying to break away from Pac and Claudio.
Thanks, Jordan.
I think the best match was the triple threat Lucha Libre match. That might be a little bit of bias talking, but I actually don't think so. I think it really.
You're 100% biased on that one.
Wait, Wolf, don't interrupt Wolf. He's got it. We're doing best match. I didn't introduce it. We're doing best match, worst match, rating out of 5 on the show.
So best match was Hologram, Jalistico, and Mortos. Worst match was probably Brody King and Action Andretti, just because by default, because it's a squash. Out of 5, I'd probably give it like 3.
Wow.
It was like all right, but I don't know. It just kind of felt like a random-ish show. It was good, but like not like impactful. I feel like too much. So yeah, I'll just say 3.
You know what we call that? That's an indictment.
Wait, why?
Let him go.
What's
There
an
you go.
indictment about it?
He's being severe. That's okay. It's his opinion. He's just being severe.
I mean,
about the show.
I think it was good. It didn't really kind of build toward a future show much. It was just like something was put together, a good show, but just doesn't really help me. It really doesn't kind of make me think of what comes next.
Mm-hmm.
That segment.
That was a bathroom break.
Negative. That was. I didn't even
matches.
watch it. I was like, I don't care about this because I knew it wasn't gonna like actually lead anything. It was just gonna be Acclaimed attacking them, and then probably I wouldn't be surprised if Dynamite we get Acclaimed versus MXM Collection or something. I don't know. That feels more like a Rampage match.
It's gonna be Max Caster fighting Fashion Week or some shit on Dynamite. Can I go next?
Yeah, go for it.
I give the show in total 3 out of 5. I would say the only match that was really, really good was absolutely Hologram, Juristico, and the Beast match. I thought that was really, really well executed. And I thought that all 3 guys did really, really well, even though I'm not a big fan of one of them. Just because I like hating on somebody. It's from, it's a New York thing. You gotta hate on somebody once in a while. Okada was cool to see, and Sammy Guevara. I think they did some great spots over there. I wish I saw more of the Jeff Jarrett Hangman match. That was one match that I was actually excited for. But unfortunately, because of poor connection and TV and whatnot, it kind of definitely hit the miss mark on that one. I expected more out of Yuta. And that BCC match, I thought from how it started that he might be turning on his BCC members since Moxley and Danielson is not getting along, and have that match come Wrestle Dream, but still very good. Saraya truthfully impressed me tonight. I think she was probably on her A game with selling, with spot selection. Her character build was a lot better than what I've seen from her. She feels a lot more comfortable in this bad person role with her and Harley. I think the both of them are starting to make a better match than what I've seen of them. And I think they really work off of each other really well. Jamie Hayter looks good, a little rusty sometimes in certain moments, but all in all, still very, very good. But I think Saraya definitely put on the match for sure for me between the 2 women. So I give that also a 4 out of 5 because of that. I never want to see Jericho on my TV ever again as a learning tree. Never again. I really, really, really can't stand this gimmick of the learning tree with him. Big Bill looks good. He looks really good. Brian Keith looks good. I feel like Brian Keith's starting to wither away, though, in the background behind this learning tree gimmick, and they're really trying to focus more in on Big Bill on this one, especially with Jericho's matching.
He had an awesome match last week by himself Sorry to interrupt
Yeah.
you. I don't know if you saw. I think it was on Rampage.
No, I didn't see it.
But it was like the longest match he's had in forever. It was him versus Mark Briscoe. It was the opener.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
excellent.
It was a
Yeah,
very good
All right.
check it
I'll,
out.
I'll
And his
definitely,
match
I'll
with
definitely
Hook
check that
was
out.
also really good. The crowd was very over for Bill was very over with the crowd in the match against Hook before.
Yeah, I think Bill is finally finding his place as someone that can do both, like singles and be thrown into a tag team format. I know our biggest concern was Bill being a single star from his last tag team partner that he had previously that they disbanded. And, you know, a lot of people were like, oh, what's going on with Big Bill? Is he just going to be this Kevin Nash type of entity where he comes in and does very minimal selling, very minimal spot, very minimal everything, and just be this guy? I think with Jericho, having Bill under his wing is definitely good for educational reasons in the sense of what Jericho can offer him in wrestling, in spots and everything, and his matchability. But I think they're trying to really I think they're trying to definitely hone in on Big Bill's capability of possibly being a breakout big guy.
Yeah, especially his character work. I think his character work is largely benefiting from this whole like learning tree faction.
Yeah,
Him
this is
and
definitely a
Keith
good session.
both him and Keith, but more so Bill. I think this is very helpful, impactful for Bill and Keith, but mostly Bill. And right now it feels like that's kind of the only point the learning tree stuff exists. Jericho's just basically helping elevate Bill and Keith, which I can live with. That's probably the only reason why I'm living with this. I'm
dealing with it
of this.
That's the whole point of it. Like that's the reason they made the faction.
Yeah, that's why I'm okay with it.
The gimmick's cheesy.
Bill and what's it called, Keith are benefiting from it. If it was just the same old stuff with Bill, then I probably would not care. I would be like, okay, no one's benefiting from this. It's useless. Get rid of it. But the fact that it's working for Bill and Keith, I think it's good to have.
Yeah, I definitely think the two breakout stars tonight, for sure, is definitely Soraya and Big Bill for both of those matches alone. I think they really are starting to come in their own. Jack Perry did good against Minoru Suzuki, another New Japan guy that he's probably worked with behind the scenes while he was away after the whole brawl out, all out situation from last year. I'm happy to see Jack Perry have a title. I got to get used to what it looks like. It looks a little weird, in my opinion, but I'll get comfortable with it. Minoru looks good. I always liked him, so it was nice to see these two go at each other. Shibata and Perry looks to be something interesting that we could definitely work upon. But yeah, all in all, I thought it was good. I definitely agree with what Wolf said in the sense of storytelling and building to Wrestle Dream when we're only about 2 weeks away. They didn't really do much of that. Sure. Collision kind of ended a little poorly than what we all kind of wanted, especially with a continuation or building. I'm excited to see Juice and Hangman feud in the possible future. Maybe that's something that is a Wrestle Dream match down the road. But yeah, 3 out of 5 for me.
Big Bill, to me, should be. I mean, they shouldn't. To me, they shouldn't have done this with Moxley and Darby Allin right now. Big Bill should be in the world title scene. The feud at the top of the card should be Bryan Danielson versus Big Bill.
You're wrong.
Well, here you can
I think
go.
not
He's
yet.
not ready.
Not yet.
No.
Yes, he
Not
is.
against
Yes, he is.
Bryan. No. Not against
yet.
Bryan. If it
Not
was
yet.
like if in my opinion, if it was like Darby, I'd say yes. If Darby was champion, then Darby versus Bill, I'd be like, okay, that's something. But yeah, no, Bryan, I don't think it works.
Bryan's wrestling ability is very
he's
different.
You can't just launch someone into the world title scene out of nowhere.
Daniel's
you have to give him a little push. Right?
I did want to say a bit of a hot take that I just remembered. I am worried after what happened on Dynamite, the fact that Moxley won the world title shot. I really hope that they kind of keep going with this main event level push for Darby. I don't want Darby to just be kind of tossed aside and like it doesn't make me comfortable just kind of robbing his world title shot that he earned just for Moxley. Just and Brian had also still wrestled on that show despite the horrible, weird, disorganized reasoning for why Darby fought Moxley. The way I understand doing Brian Moxley first, just because Brian's never beaten Moxley, especially not for a title, not for the title. And whether Moxley wins the world title or not, I wouldn't be surprised if Moxley beat Brian to get it. If that happens, Darby should probably win it by Full Gear. Because I swear to God, if I see Darby go back to like TNT title scene or tag title scene or something like that, it's technically a burial. It's basically burying him. Like there is no reason Darby should not remain in the main event level scene of AEW and be pushed. Like if he's facing people like Swerve, like Osprey, maybe one time Okada, hell, even for the title, because Okada, I'd say, is kind of on that main event level. Moxley, Claudio, that's fine. But if he's facing like random people that are clearly not in the main event level scene, I'm not gonna feel good about that. So I just think that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have to go. I'm sorry to cut you guys short. I do have to go. I got to get ready for bed and I got to be up early for work. But always, thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
And
thank you for coming.
Yeah, absolutely. This is always fun. I'll probably be doing Collision with you guys going forward, to be very honest. And everything, it's better this way.
And we're not doing Collision. We're not doing a watch along next week, but in 2 weeks from now we will be back.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, love you all, and I know I'll be talking to all of you guys very soon, Discord or phone call or something. Tell Kay I said bye as well, and I'm gonna head out of here. Thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you all soon.
Yeah, man.
No problem. You better, everybody in the chat, you better subscribe to these guys. Need to on Spotify, Apple Pod, where else? Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. I know they don't really use those other 3 platforms that much, but
we're going to.
I use Twitter
and
YouTube sometimes.
Twitch. So make sure you show them some love and everything. And I'll see everybody. I'll see everybody soon.
All right. I need to get going.
I'll see you. Okay, I'm gonna do mine real quick here.
Right. Bye.
I think what Wolf said, I agree with a lot of it. Where it should have felt like a big show. Jesus Christ, it should have felt like a big show.
Yeah.
But it didn't. It felt like just a random episode of television.
Yeah.
And
it does feel lately like Grand Slam just really the main thing is like the main event. Like I've noticed Grand Slam has kind of not necessarily been like downgraded entirely, just like it feels like the starting of it kind like the more so the middle of it is like kind of less interesting than like the main event. The main event is like the main thing that like probably the only thing that usually that, but no, I think it's been up or down. I don't know. It just feels all over the place.
Yeah. And now the wrestling was good. That's the thing.
Wrestling was very good, but yeah, I don't know.
They had opportunities. Thank you for the dog compliment. Yeah, that's Ripley, our German Shepherd. But yeah, Yeah, the wrestling was good. It was very good. Yeah, and mostly and. But they had opportunities to do things in several different spaces. You know, maybe add a new learning tree member, have something more interesting happen with the hater Saraya. Maybe get some more women involved with that. It was only women's match of the night. It should have been two at least. Brody King, Action Andretti. Why the fuck was that on this show? Perry Suzuki. That was cool. I would have rather seen like Jay White show up or something. The World Trios title match. It didn't feel like they made it. You know what advancement did we get about Wheeler Yuta? The Lucha match was awesome. The Lumberjack strap match, we kind of got interrupted on that with the technical difficulties, so I can't.
Right. I
It's
really
hard to
need
really judge that. And then the Continental title match, I barely saw any, so I can't judge that one either. But I will have thoughts on AEW Weekly Tuesday at 7. But so best match definitely was the Lucha three way where Hologram beat Dralistico and the Beast Mortos. I love that match. Oh, Wolf's gone. The worst match was definitely Brody King beating Action Andretti. I didn't see a point to that. And then the Top Flight faction, you know, looked like, I don't know, they were disappointed in Andretti or mad at him, kind of. I'm not really sure what they were because we didn't really get much about them and Andretti on the show.
Well, because they got attacked.
Oh, right. Yeah, just when I was trying to figure out what was going on, they got attacked. That's true. That's true. So we'll see what comes of that. So they did a couple little things, but just where they had opportunities to do big things, they missed them all. I thought, I mean, it was cool to see Minoru Suzuki, but I think a lot of people expected something else. A lot of people expected, like I said, like Jay White or someone like that. Not Suzuki, who's been around, in the like say a month ago or so, 5 weeks ago. Nothing against him, just like I said, I think a lot of us thought it would be a different different type of wrestler. Um, anyways, I'll have more thoughts on AEW Weekly Tuesday night at 7. And I'll have my bone ratings for the individual matches. But my rating for the card overall, like I said, very good wrestling, so I can't deny it. 4 bones out of 5, with an asterisk of do better at being so predictable.
The show? You're giving the whole show 4 bones out of 5?
I'm giving the whole show 4 bones out of 5 because I thought the wrestling was very good. But as I said, just make it less predictable because I didn't predict a winner for the trios title match, honestly. But every other match I did predict winners, and every other match I was right in picking the winners. And I'm not bragging. It wasn't hard to pick the winners. That's my point. It wasn't hard to do that. So yeah, make it more unpredictable, Tony Khan. I know you're watching. Kay, what have you got to say? Best match, worst match rating out of 5.
Oh, I moved my notebook. So best match is the Luchador match, hands down. Worst match, Brody King, Action Andretti. There was zero reason to have that. Show overall, I'm giving 1 bone.
Wow, what?
Yeah, because I'm sending a message to AEW. Keep that stupid WWE bullshit off of my fucking television show.
Man.
No, I'm mad. Like, just watching it made me feel gross.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I want that to stop immediately. I want all of the fans of AEW to come together as a united front to just be like, not in our company. Like, this is you have created a company that is an alternative to WWE. I do not want to see anything like that ever again.
Yeah.
That is a slippery slope, and you let it slide once, and there you are.
Yep.
You know, with like fucking people shaving each other's backs.
I totally agree.
I don't want that.
Yeah, I totally agree, and I honestly kind of forgot about that in my little short recap. Yeah, just what she said. Fuck that shit. Keep that shit in WWE. That's why shit like that is why I don't watch WWE, and other reasons, you know, with Vince McMahon. But shit like that is why to me, you know, WWE sucks. Just
Mhm.
and if you like WWE, if you enjoy it, good. Keep enjoying
Yeah.
it.
And if you enjoy segments like this, that's fine. Go
But
watch it
keep
on
it off,
WWE.
right? But right,
Yeah.
keep it on WWE if you want to see it. Not in AEW, right? Exactly. This is supposed to be an alternative. I'm just echoing what Kay said, and I'm going to take a bone off my rating. Like I said, I was not considering this when I gave my rating. So yeah, I'm gonna say 3 bones out of 5 on this show. Yeah, that shit was bad enough that it takes a whole bone off. So 3 bones out of 5. Jordan here says I give it 3 out of 5. Uh, says LOL Maxine Dupree. I was not paying attention to any of it. I don't know what happened, and I'm glad. I saw Billy Gunn show his ass, and that's all I know. Just real quick, some comments. Danny Huckins, AEW needs more story and less random match making, and these tape shows have zero importance. I would definitely deny. I don't agree with the tape shows comment at all. But yeah, I would like a little more story. I agree. I don't want it to be, you know, all talking and shit like that, you know. But just a little bit of story, a little bit more would be nice. And Jordan says he watches both, and like I said, that's
Yeah, that's
cool.
totally
You know,
fine,
yeah,
yeah.
if you like it, that's your
Mhm.
thing. That's cool. Just not for me. WWE. And Danny also says AEW has gone downhill since Punk left. Again, I disagree, but yeah,
Mhm.
we're open to different opinions
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
You
totally.
know, I always say that. We're if you disagree with us, if you agree with us, great, whatever. Just as long as you're not a jerk about it, that's always cool. And Danny is not being a jerk about it. So
And I would agree that, like, as far as keeping the shows separate since CM Punk left, like, they have been worse about that. Like, for a long time after he left, they were solely using Collision as a show just to set up shit for Dynamite.
Yeah.
And it was like an afterthought. And I think they're finally kind of moving away from that.
yeah, definitely.
But I need them to just take a hard right turn away from what happened tonight
Mhm.
and, like, just never again.
Well said. And so yeah, we did a WCW Halloween Havoc '98 watch along last night. If you missed it, you know, just find Halloween Havoc '98 on your Peacock subscription, and we do a countdown. You know, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press play. So you can do that and press play, and it's like we're there watching Halloween Havoc '98 with you. Uh, Thank you to everybody who talked tonight, who talked to us. We love talking to you. Jordan, Danny Huckins, PW.
Yeah.
Who else have we got? Stephen Chambers.
Yeah.
I know I'm missing people. Trying to scroll up. We had a lot of talk tonight. Yeah.
And thanks for those of you that are joining us for the first time. Welcome.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, we had some first timers tonight, definitely. But yeah, everybody who talked to us tonight, great. We love it. Talk more. You know, we love talking to you. Jesus. Okay, calm down. My dog knows when the podcast is ending.
Because that means she gets to go outside.
Yeah. Okay, but back to my conclusion.
Yes, yeah.
All right, watch us Tuesday, AEW Weekly. That's our flagship show. That's me and Kay Fabulous breaking down everything that happened in the past week in AEW. I'll give my match ratings out of 5 for Dynamite, for Rampage, and for Collision. And we do our top 5 ratings. Kay Fabulous does her fashion segment.
Which is nothing like what you just saw.
Right. And we'll have some other segments for you as well. That's every Tuesday at 7 Eastern time. You can watch it on X. You can watch it on K Fabulous's Twitch. You can watch it on YouTube, wherever you want. And we upload it later that night as an audio podcast. So however you want to, check out AEW Weekly. Wednesday night, we'll be back with a Dynamite watch along. And next Saturday, we're not here for Collision. We have something to do. So sorry, we'll miss you all. I promise. But we'll do stuff in between. But I want you to definitely know we'll be back for Wrestle Dream on October 12th. We'll do a watch along for that, and we'll do a preview show for it. I don't have a date for that yet, but a preview and prediction show.
Yeah.
But thank you everybody for watching. We love you.
Yep.
Went a little off the rails with me talking about the ending of society. So sorry that happened over the last match. I apologize. What?
I was just gonna say, if they're worried they might miss something, they can always subscribe and turn on notifications.
Thank you.
Make sure you like shit and share it with your friends. And
Oh.
thank you for joining us as always.
Yeah, like stuff. Give us a thumbs up. Give us woof. Give us a thumbs up. Give us
Give us a
five.
smack to the face.
Give me a smack to the mouth. Give us a thumbs up. Give
Just
us
like that's enough.
give us
Smack
5
me, girl.
stars.
Hey, sweet girl.
Whatever you can do, that stuff makes a difference. Believe it or not. And as like Kay said, yeah, spread the show around. If you know someone who likes wrestling, specifically AEW, which that's mostly what we cover.
Mhm.
Yeah, tell them about the show. Share it. And
Or old wrestling with the retro.
or old, yeah, we do retro wrestling as well. We're gonna do several more Halloween Havoc watch alongs, and I'm gonna have a schedule for those up on X soon. Jordan says the damn dog slapped me. Yeah,
Yeah.
she knows when it's time to wrap this shit up.
Yes, she does.
Wrap that shit up, as Dave Chappelle would say. Jordan says, I don't know if it's a he or she, but I think it's a he, but it lives in NC. That's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Cool.
I hope you're
Welcome.
safe from all the hurricane stuff that happened.
Yeah, yeah. We got a little affected, but nothing compared to what happened in the west of the North Carolina. God,
Yeah.
terrible stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, thanks everybody. We love you, and hopefully we will see you Tuesday for AEW Weekly at 7:00. Thanks very much, and we're signing off.